Alright, hello gang, welcome to the stream for December the 7th. It is Monday today. Yeah, my microphone is on. Hello there, Vasil. Starting to worry. I mean, this is basically the scheduled time. I plan, like, my aim is to get these evening streams up by 7:30, which gives me a good 90 minutes to have supper and get my shit in order after work. And yeah, it is 7:35 right now. So we're almost on time. We're getting there. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this Atua thing goes down here. Like, it's not just Maki either. There's they could turn against anyone else who's not a member of their cult, trying to just get rid of those suppressive persons. That's another Scientology joke. That's what Scientologists call people who are anti-Scientology and try to uncover the wrongdoings of the Church of Scientology. They call them suppressive people. Still points in Himiko. Yeah, that really sucked, and I don't know if I'm gonna ever see Himiko. I don't know if I'm ever gonna give her the time of day ever again. I wasted a magic book on her too. So that sucked. I don't think it's gonna be Maki. I don't know how they would do it. She seems pretty ruthless and on the ball. So I don't see how they could kill her. I just physically do not see how it's possible. Short of a divine act from Atua himself. I guess let's see what happens. Let's go and see what happens. Now the question is, will they try to do it like a group murder? Because in the first game, there was a mystery like that, where one person convinced someone else to murder on her behalf. And then there was the question of wait, does that count? Can you have two people complicit in a murder? And then it didn't matter because the girl just murdered the guy who she had do the murdering for her. Which one of these? Oh yeah, so I think this is the one, because I did some casinoing after the stream last time. So, oh, right where we left off, that's right, that was the cliffhanger. Yeah, we've got these guys up in our shit. What happens if several people kill together? So the rule in the first game was there is only ever one murderer. So if you end up in a Julius Caesar situation where everyone sticks the knife in the person, then I think the rule was the last person to stick the knife in is considered the murderer. So what was going on here? Oh yeah, so yeah, these guys showed up on our way back from nightly training. Welcome back, Maki. You finally came. You know, Maki, it's not okay to walk around at nighttime.
Why?
Why? I'm not violating any school regulations, am I? Monokuma's regulations don't matter. But Kirumi's crime happened during nighttime, right?
But...
If no one was allowed to walk around at nighttime, that case wouldn't have happened.
Indeed.
That's why the student council is trying to limit all nighttime activity.
Well...
Limit. So basically, you want to take our freedom away? Is that it? Oh shit, it's literally the lockdown debate. We're under lockdown, or curfew, I guess, if you want to call it that. Taking our freedoms?
My.
Nyahaha. You're so odd, Maki. What's more important, freedom or a person's life? That's what they say. That's what they say, isn't it? Ooh. I think that's your answer right there. We need to remove all worry and doubt so everyone can have a peaceful life here.
Atua!
Because that's what Atua says.
How divine!
That's what Atua says. Atua says,
Yes!
people are afraid of you, Maki, so we'd prefer it if you were more careful. I think people should be more afraid of Angie and these guys right now. So how do things... What's the divide right now anyways? Are they going to show us again who's all lined up in front of us? It's for the peace of the academy. ... Oh, Gonta's with them too! Oh no! So it's Tenko, Himiko, Gonta, Kibo... I think that's it for now. And of course Angie. Oh, right, Tsumugi as well. That's right, Tsumugi's with them too. Oh hey, it's Monodam Theater now, and he's become the Terminator. What is the point of human life? They're born as useless babies who can't do anything. And 70 years later, they're useless old people who can't do anything. Hairless, toothless, wearing diapers, unable to take care of themselves. In the end, it's also meaningless. Oh, that's it. Monokuma's life lesson of the day. Ding dong, bing bong. So I'm positive, just based on how much of this chapter we've played through already, that there's going to be a murder today. It's just a question of when. Also, have they been taking away the little dolls as the murders happened? They haven't. There's still Kaede and Kirumi hanging out in the background there. ... Boink. So that's the morning announcement, is it? It was a little creepy. I don't like this at all.
Well,
I suppose I'll go to the dining hall. I wonder if Monokuma, like, timed his departure like this on purpose. Like, he kind of steps back as the main authority figure on purpose to give this weird little Atua cult their reign of terror unopposed. Kokichi's not part of the cult. Good morning, Shuichi.
okay.
Good morning.
Hey!
Are you heading to the dining hall? Nihihi, same here. I'm too hungry to do anything. But now I'm sad. With Kirumi dead, we can't eat her delicious meals anymore. Yeah, Miyu's not with them. Kaito isn't either. Shit, which one's Kyo? Which one is Kyo? Kaito's not with them. Kokichi isn't with them. Korekiyo, that's right. Kaito, I think Kaito was silent during the last big scene we had. I think he's weirded out by something. Yeah, he didn't say anything during the last encounter at the gym. With Kirumi dead, we can't eat her delicious meals anymore. Wah! I'd give anything to taste Mom's miso soup again.
No.
Kirumi's not your mother, though. Yeah? You think I don't know that? ...
All right.
Well, see you later. I thought Kirumi agreed to be everyone's mom. like Kokichi was all like, hey, be my mom. And she was like, well, as a maid, I have no ability to turn down a request, so I guess I'm your mom now. Wasn't it something like that? Hey, Maki, just who I wanted to see.
Maki.
Good morning. Maki! He's you can tell Shuichi's excited to hear her too. He says her name with such enthusiasm. Maki!
Hey.
Hey, you okay?
Huh?
Okay, what do you mean?
Nope.
If you don't know, then don't worry about it.
No.
Well, if you say it like that, it makes me worried.
Well,
I got stopped by the student council while I was going back to my room last night. Didn't we both? Like, again? Like, they stopped us when we came through the door, and then they stopped her again when she was walking, like, 5 yards over to her room? They told me I can't walk around during nighttime anymore. What? Yeah, they told me too. Were we not there?
Huh?
What? Why? It's not breaking the rules, is it? Is that... I'm confused about that then. Did we just get to see that scene even though we weren't there? Oh, actually, yeah, if you look at the dialogue here. Yeah, this was all Maki and these guys. No internal monologue or dialogue from Shuichi either. Is that the first time? Is that the first time we've seen a scene, like, not from Shuichi's perspective? I mean, you know, other than Kaede? Oh, God. I wonder if they're setting us up. I wonder if Shuichi's gonna be the next one to go. And then Maki becomes the new protagonist. I would actually love that. It's not breaking the rules, is it?
Okay.
They said it's because Kirumi committed her crime during nighttime. And then Angie gave her usual Atua says speech. Atua.
Well,
We shouldn't ignore Angie. Losing our freedom may seem fine for now, but soon enough.
what's the point?
Well, I'm sure Angie's not interested in anything I have to say. That's true. We should do something about this. With the student council running things like this, a rift might form in the group. And then we'll be in a situation we can't go back from. And resurrecting the dead is going to be a problem as well. This is actually a pretty clever motive this time around. It's like... I don't see how, like, bringing someone back is really a proper motive, except that, like, debating over whether to do it or who to revive is going to foster just tension within the group. I don't see how that's a motive to murder anyone, but we'll see.
Ah,
Good morning, Kyo.
hello.
Good morning. Are you going to have breakfast as well? Hi, Bella. What is up?
Okay.
Yeah, are you coming?
Yes.
Indeed. I also intend to do some research and organize my lab today. If you are able, can I request your assistance? Nope, don't do it. Don't go with the creepy zipper mask guy.
Hey.
Organizing your lab with all the stuff in that bookcase, it must be hard.
However.
Oh, not at all. That bookcase is a mountain of treasures. I've found things besides the Caged Dog Village documents that detail other seances. But the one I am most interested in is, of course, still the Caged Child. Man. like hard divisions down, like a group heavily divided down the middle. We've got like debate over lockdowns. We've got caged children. This is just like real life. This is just like real life politics. All stuffed into this weird high school murder video game novel.
Listen.
In any case, I would like to sort my various documents. Well, will you assist me?
Okay.
Yeah, sure, if I have time.
Yes.
Excellent. Please drop by at your earliest convenience. Well then. God, what have we gotten ourselves into? Kyo's been talking about seances non-stop lately. He's obsessed with it. Anyone else we can talk to out here? Looks like they're all gone. Oh, right. So, like I said, I was at the casino after the stream last night. I gotta go to the dining hall, though. Lame. How do I turn with the right stick? Alright, what do we got? Who else is hanging out? Okay, so it looks like we're just gonna have a little chit-chat with all the non-cult members. How did I get to the casino? Saved in the middle of a conversation. You can actually pick the casino from the extras menu and play the casino games from there.
Mew.
Ah, Mew. Good morning. I guess he's excited to see her too.
What was that?
The hell's all this morning chatter about? I'm fucking tired. Did you stay up all night with the computer? Shuichi, that's a bit of a personal question there. It's like, oh, were you up all night with the computer? Yeah, that was gonna be the big reveal when I went to the casino and stopped in at the prize counter. But yeah, I've got the $10,000. Because that thing is amazing. The more I research it, the more excited I get.
So good.
I bet it won't let me sleep tonight. At this rate, I might pull all my groin muscles. Oh wow, so apparently she found like Pornhub on that thing or something. Okay. Oh my goodness. I think this is the first time we've seen this face too. Okay, so I guess she just went off to Miu. What happened to you? It's a good thing we were right near the bathroom. Is that it? We didn't see Kaito. I wonder if he's going to be here in the dining hall. That was weird that he didn't show up for training last night. There he is. Is this everyone? The moment I entered the dining hall, I heard an angry shout fill the room. Quit messing around! Don't just do whatever you want!
Huh?
But I have Atua's blessing.
That's right.
Yeah, we have Atua's blessing, and I'll throw any degenerate who won't shut up about it. And I'll throw any degenerate who won't shut up about it. There we go. I know you claim to be the student council or some such, but this is going too far, yes?
No.
As I've said before, this is all to end the killing game and keep the peace. What, have they banned breakfast now, too? What? What is going on? Like, if they've banned breakfast, then we're just gonna go to war.
Got a minute?
Go and stop Kaito. Yelling at each other won't get anything done. So I guess Kaito's the guy to talk to. Uh-oh, trouble already. Well, I knew this was going to happen. I know, right? It's like the harder you try to stop people from killing people, the more they want to kill people.
Listen.
Reliance on a god is unavoidable, but dependence is problematic. Dependence is a trait of one with a corrupted mind. The only thing we can truly depend on is love.
What?
Men who say creepy things like that are worse than co-workers who won't stop talking to you. Yeah, that's true. I'm actually on Tenko's side for once. What was that fight all about? I should hear it from Kaito. Miu, have you cleaned yourself up by now? Fuck you, fuck your Atua. Don't just act on your own without hearing our opinions, mainly mine. Shit, I think Miu might get murdered just for that. Fuck your god! What? Are you defying the student council? Don't make me throw you, Shuichi. I mean, does she even really need a reason to throw people? She was just throwing people all over the place at the start of the chapter. She threw Himiko for no apparent reason.
Why?
Why is everyone so upset? I've already been granted permission by Atua. The most important thing is peace in the academy. That's what we're working towards. This is for your guys' sake too, you know?
Listen closely.
We're doing this to eradicate the killing game and bring peace to this school. You want that too, don't you, Shuichi?
Hey!
Student council has spoken. This decision for everyone's sake. The decision of the student council, what does that mean? Is Kaito upset about it? What, have they put a ban on stargazing or something? Or maybe activity as after night. Maybe that's what he's upset about, is the ban on moving around at night, since he wanted to do nightly training. Oh yeah, that's right, that was her excuse. Was to just put her hands all over her. That's kind of inappropriate. I don't understand why everyone's getting so mad. This is so the killing game won't happen and we'll have a peaceful life here. Alright, Kaito.
Um,
Kaito, what's wrong? What are you fighting about? These guys did something unbelievable. They blocked the manhole that leads to the underground. Seriously, that's what you're upset about? That thing that we tried once back in Chapter 1 and completely forgot about and never mentioned again until now?
huh?
The manhole. Gonta put heavy rocks on top of manhole so no one can use it anymore.
With my magic.
I could have made it disappear with my magic, but I decided to let Gonta handle it this time. I actually don't know. I never tried the stupid platformer because I hated it. But, maybe? I don't know. Why would you do that? Because the manhole is a reminder of our desire to leave this place. We don't want another tragedy to happen again like what happened to Kaede.
Listen up.
You said it, Angie. We need to forget all about that underground tunnel and start fresh. I mean, we basically did. Nobody has mentioned the underground tunnel in like what, probably like a week in game time?
Don't screw around.
Damn it, she just does whatever she wants without even asking our opinion.
Certainly.
It certainly is important to hear everyone's opinion, but if we did, nothing would get done.
You're right.
That's why we just decided to obey the student council president. If it's Angie, then she'll make the right decision. She can hear Atua after all. This is... It's like a power vacuum has emerged now with the Prime Minister Kirumi out of the way. Because this wouldn't have worked if Kirumi were still alive.
Ah.
Man, she's a lost cause. Plain Janes like her are total rubes when it comes to cults.
Thank you.
Sumugi, thank you for your fantastic speech. I was truly moved by it. Oh, she's giving out free hugs? Free hugs to all members? Oh, man. Maybe we've got to join too, then. Maybe maybe Shuichi might be convinced to join up by this.
Thank you for always supporting me. Atua smiles on you for your plain and simple service. I've been wondering, does Atua have red eyes and hair as black as night?
He looks like whatever you want.
Atua has whatever
Yeah,
features you
exactly.
desire.
He's your own personal Atua.
A red-eyed, black-haired god. Oh, what a cool god I have watching me. When can I meet him?
Wait a
I
second.
want to meet him as soon as possible.
Isn't that Maki? Didn't she just describe Maki right there? Red-haired, red-eyed, black-haired goddess.
Atua exists beyond time itself, but I'm certain you will feel his presence very soon.
Like, this ends... Okay.
Precious!
So cool. Atua is just so cool. Like, there's only one of two ways this ends, right? The cult murders somebody, or somebody murders Angie. Like, that's it, isn't it? Cults like this can be really annoying if you get on their bad side.
Yes, that's it.
But why are you guys so mad over the manhole being covered? I mean, actually nobody was really angry about that, except for Kaito.
The truth
Is it because you guys want to use it to escape? You still haven't given up on leaving here? You haven't given up? You haven't given up? Okay, this is getting creepy. What the hell's wrong with you guys?
See.
The student council cannot ignore that. It seems we must tighten our control.
What?
Titan, are you calling me loose?
That reminds me.
You were in the computer room past nighttime yesterday, weren't you, Miu? Oh, they're gonna ban pornography now! Oh shit, it's gonna be Miu. Miu's gonna flip out and murder Angie.
What?
So what if I was?
By the way,
So was Maki. She didn't go back to her room until way past nighttime.
Hey.
Shuichi, you too, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Jeez, this isn't good. If your life is in disarray, your mind and body will be too.
cause Atua says so.
Atua is right. We must forbid everyone but the student council from... Everyone but the student council from walking at nighttime. Okay, so lockdowns for you, or lockdowns for everybody else, but you get to walk around and do whatever you want. Of course, that's how it is.
Huh?
What?
Stop it!
What? What I do and where I do it is none of your fucking business.
Nope.
No, as long as everyone still wants to leave, that is not acceptable.
However,
Why is the student council exempt from your rules? That is blatantly unfair, yes? Nyahaha! I'm not worried about the student council. They don't want to leave anymore. That's right. Why would we need to go outside anyway? Here we have food, clothing, shelter, wonderful friends, and best of all, Atua. What else do you need? It's not good to be greedy, you know? Everyone in the student council is so divine.
Always messing around.
Don't be stupid. Are you telling me to just stay here and do nothing?
That's enough!
Like hell I will. I haven't even gone to space yet. Oh shit, they're back. I was just saying, it's like the Mono Cubs don't even need to do anything to stir up trouble anymore. Are you all fighting? I don't think so. I think that maybe they're not actually fighting.
That's right.
Yeah, and even if they were fighting, it looks like a friendly one. What are you here for? We're busy right now. We want you to get even closer with each other. So we brought this. A flashback light.
I see.
It's part of our use the flashback light to restore a new memory and become better friends by talking about it with each other plan. Wow, I've suffered way too many blows to the head to remember a plan named that long. Yeah, me too. Ah, let me see that. Ah. Is she gonna break it? Suddenly, Angie grabs the flashback light from his hands and... Whoa! She threw it to the ground and stomped on it relentlessly.
Yeehaw! The student council has decided that we will not use flashback lights anymore.
what? Why?
Because the flashback lights only restore our memories of the outside world. But we don't need those memories anymore. We realize now that we don't belong in the outside world. We belong here, at the Ultimate Academy.
So that's a hell of a thing to decide by herself. Oh no, if you don't use the flashback light, our plan is a bust. What are we gonna do, Monodam? ... Hey, he ran away. Hey, Monodam, wait!
So long, farewell.
Well, at least they got the catchphrase in before they ran off. Bye, Onara.
Wait!
Angie, what are you doing? We could have remembered something about the funeral or the ultimate hunt.
That's not right.
There's no reason to remember all that. We're not returning to the outside world.
Right!
Yeah, it's pointless now.
Always messing around.
Why, you've gone way too far. Even if you want to stop the killing game, you're going way too far.
Sorry.
Sorry, but you should take that up with Atua.
Oh, man.
Jeez, I don't think you're sorry at all. So, do you have a plan for the you-know-what? Oh, I think he's talking about the resurrection ritual.
Ah,
You mean the resurrection ritual? Oh, we have a plan for that. What?
I knew it.
What are you planning?
because
Just a necessary precaution. The more friends we have, the more fulfilling our lives will be.
Huh?
A necessary precaution.
uh,
What if we got another time limit motive, like the one that got Rantaro killed?
oh yeah.
Shouldn't we have a sacrifice prepared, just in case? You mean, if someone has to die, we should volunteer someone we resurrected?
What is it?
You're going to resurrect someone just to kill them all over again? You have some cruel plans for someone who wants to stop the killing game. Life cannot always be fun and smiles. Atua must make difficult, even cruel decisions.
But,
But, We must submit to Atua's will if we're to live a peaceful school life.
Yes.
Atua's will is absolute.
Yeah.
If Atua says so, then there's nothing we can do about it. Yeah, it's just like Atua says. ...
What?
Are you serious about this? Did you forget that thing's a motive for the killing game? Kaito, what's going on with you? You're looking worse and worse.
Yup.
That motive is of no concern to us, as long as you cast aside your desire to escape.
Well, you know.
By the way, who are you going to resurrect?
What?
What kind of stupid question is that? After discussing the matter with Atua, the transfer student we will revive is... This is kind of interesting. Who are they going to pick? I'm guessing Rantaro. They wouldn't revive a murderer, I don't think. And I doubt that they like Ryoma either. I'm guessing they'd go for Rantaro.
'Cause Atua says so.
Rantaro Amami.
Huh?
Rantaro?
Because.
Well, we simply cannot resurrect convicted murderers such as Kaede and Kirumi, nor criminals like Ryoma who violated the rule against sharing one's motive video, which leaves Rantaro as the only one who'd be of use to the student council. True, Rantaro was the only one who knew about the ultimate hunt. Yeah, isn't that a sensible decision? That's who I would have picked, too. They're going to bring him back? Hey, I have a question. This might sound a little weird, but does the term ultimate hunt ring a bell for anyone? This guy's been dead for so long, I can't remember what his voice was. No, this is impossible. It's not going to happen. I mean, it could. We barely got to see Rantaro at all, and there were a lot of mysteries around him still. I figured they'd, like, investigate, like, a records room or something to find out about him and his hidden talent and what he has to do with the ultimate hunt, but maybe they'll just bring him back. I hope he gets to be a robot. I hope he gets to be a silly-looking robot, like in Danganronpa 2's Resurrection. He's dead. Kaede killed him.
Dear.
Oh my, it's already so late. I need to get going now.
Prayer time.
I must pray to Atua and begin preparations for the ritual. Yeah, you're right. It's time to pray to handsome Atua. Well then, let's go. Bye, Onora. With Angie leading them, the student council strolled out of the room.
What is it?
She acts like she's carrying out Atua's will, but this is her will, isn't it?
However...
Even so, we cannot defy her right now. Extreme faith is frightening indeed. I mean, why can't we? There's as many of them as there are of us. We just need to form, like, the anti-student council. Or at least have each other's backs in, like, being unified and defying the student council's will. Man, it's an all-out war against the student council. 6 versus 6. We can win this. Yeah, I know, right? Again, Kokichi with all the good ideas. Also, we have an assassin on our side. Let's have her kill them nice and quick. Also, now Kokichi's all gung-ho to buddy up with Maki now.
No.
No. We have to resolve this peacefully.
I see.
Sure, that'd be great, but I don't hear anyone coming up with a plan to end this peacefully. You know, that'd probably be perfect for Kokichi, too, and maybe for the group in general. Maki kills like, Angie, does it in front of everyone, and then we get the ultimate assassin that everyone's so worried about, just voted out immediately, and we get the cult leader out of the picture. Not that I would want that plan, because I still, you know, me and Maki, you know, but, yeah, Kokichi would love a plan like that, I bet.
By the way...
What about you, Kaito? You've been quiet this whole time. I bet you have some great ideas. I can hear the sarcasm. I can hear the sarcasm in his voice when I read that. ... Huh? You say something?
No.
Uh-oh, someone was zoning out. ... Kaito, something doesn't seem right. Like, if we look at everyone on our side, Like, even including Shuichi, like, Kokichi's the brains of this operation, right? Like, he is the smartest person in the anti-cult brigade by far. I'm down to resurrect the dead if they're just gonna be sacrificed after coming back anyway. Doesn't matter if they die once, twice, or 100 times. As long as they're dying instead of me, their death isn't going to waste. I think you might have sealed your own fate there, Miyu. ... What? Why are you glaring at me? You should wait for your balls to drop before you try to side-eye me. Wasn't she, like, literally giving us, like, FAP material of her, like, lewd photos of her? Or no, lewd VR videos of her, along with, like, a tape of her moans or something she gave us before.
Well...
Do you think there's a way to get both sides to understand each other?
Huh?
What?
Hey.
You said it earlier, right?
No.
I don't know right now, but I know that nothing will be resolved talking like this.
What's the point?
I don't think the student council members will change their minds.
That's...
True, but
Then...
there are two sides to this. Why don't we just remove one? Why don't we just remove one of them?
Huh?
What? Oh shit. She got the assassin face on again. Maki. Angie.
That's wrong.
No, we can't do that. Removing them won't resolve anything.
So what?
I know that already. It's just an option from the world I'm from. Just think about it, that's all. Maki. That'd be an interesting twist. I considered that a few times now. Like, what if there's a murder, but nobody ever finds the body? Like, if you wanted to, like, just get someone out of the class, like, just get someone out of the game without triggering a class trial, just like, yeah. Just kill them and then, like, vaporize the body or something. And yeah, Maki, Ultimate Assassin, she could make it happen. Oh yeah, if we want to start a war against the Student Council, we should wait until after the resurrection ritual. Kokichi, you want to go along with this motive?
Because...
Because it sounds fun. Don't you want to see the resurrection ritual too? Oh, but Angie wants to make Rantaro the transfer student, huh? I don't want him to come back to life.
Huh?
Why?
Well, you know...
It's 'cause I love you most, Shuichi. I'm always thinking about you. And you'd rather see Kaede brought back to life, huh?
Huh?
That's...
Yeah.
You're so admirable. That's why I want to support you. This... Okay. I bet you there's a doujin of this out there somewhere, too.
It's a lie.
Oh, wait, that's a lie. Oh, Kokichi, you're so... tsundere. Is that even the word for it here? He's not really... soon at all. He's more like... I don't know what the word is. Come to think of it, I once saw this anime that was also about a death game. You'll have to be more specific. The mastermind sacrificed a family member as the first victim to get the killing started.
Huh?
Sacrificed a family member, as in killed them. Yeah, as a show of force. Maybe that's what happened to Rantaro. What if Rantaro was working for the mastermind? Bringing him back might be a bad idea. I actually considered that back in the first trial, that he might have been an accomplice and the mastermind had him taken out deliberately. Only then it turned out that it was Kaede who did it.
No.
That would be an interesting twist. I did also consider that maybe Kaede was the mastermind. So, like, she sets them up this motive for us to get us to resurrect her. And then now she's free to go and do evil shit again. No, that's idiotic. Okay, thanks, Shuichi. I'm just throwing out ideas, man. Jeez. That's idiotic. Rantaro couldn't have been working for the mastermind. But is it really impossible? We only knew Rantaro for a short time. He did seem as though he was kind of used to the killing game. Looks like you're starting to understand what I'm getting at, Shuichi. Well, no matter what we say, Angie's probably dead set on who the transfer student will be.
Right?
If he comes back to life, then that's it. Nothing we can do except look forward to it.
Listen,
No one can go against Angie at the moment, but what's even more worrying, her followers may begin acting on their own, using her name as an excuse.
Okay.
That's one way of looking at it.
What was that?
Huh? Our resting bitch face and creep show starting to feel sympathetic now? I like that. I missed Miyu's nicknames. We haven't heard any good nicknames out of her in a while. I mean, I understand what you're trying to say,
Fucking slugs!
but that numbnuts Kaito isn't following along at all. Explain it for him. Kaito? He's still zoning out. Seems like it. He didn't even respond to Miyu teasing him. Well, let's just put aside that pathetic mess for now. Just explain everything for this stupid bitchlet and her cow tits. He insulted me. Such a situation is common among groups with absolute leaders. To gain the favor of their leader, or to sacrifice themselves to the faith, the followers begin to take more radical actions. Which means they might crack down on us to make Angie's rule more comfortable.
Huh?
Rule over us? That might become a problem down the line. Well, I doubt they'd start with that, but it's only a matter of time. Okay, Kaito, what's your contribution to all of this? First, let's check all the chairs for money, because I'm out of money now. Okay, no more money. Kaito, what's wrong? Are you feeling okay? Oh, it's nothing. I just feel a chill is all. If I rub some spit on it, it'll feel better.
What?
Rub spit on what exactly? Anyway, there's no such thing as resurrecting the dead. There's no way. It's just not possible. Damn it, no. I can't stop these chills. Huh?
My bad.
Sorry, guys, my bad. I'm gonna go back to my room. Is he being murdered already? Did someone poison him? Did he eat anything earlier on? Kaito left on unsteady feet to go back to his room.
What is it?
What was that about? Is he getting sick? We were just talking about all that occult stuff. Maybe he's possessed. I'm starting to worry about that guy. Anyways, as far as the key of love, I don't actually know how to use it. I think it said something good will happen if you hold on to it, so I guess it's one of those things that unlocks a cutscene. You seem to be enjoying this. Oops. What have I done? Oh, I advanced. Okay. The rest of us left the dining hall and went back to our rooms. Did I buy it at least? Not yet. But I'm going to. Also, yeah, hey there, Ozar Hawk. Yeah, I made the money at the casino after yesterday's stream, but I haven't cashed it in yet. Angie told us to give up, but I have no intention of doing so. My goal is the same as Kaede's, get out of here with everyone. And that means I need to do something. Free time! Cool. It's time to do something. We need to end this killing game and get out of here with our friends. Free time! Are we even allowed to hang out with cult members? Are they even, like, willing to deign to speak to a non-believer? Yep, thanks, Basil. Yep, I'll remember to save. Choking on my vodka. Here we go. Premium exchange. A key to a certain place filled with greed and lust. Or maybe that just lets us into the hotel. Or you can give it away, but something good might happen if you keep it. That's the thing it usually says for the stuff that unlocks hidden scenes. Anyways, we got the key. I guess we'll try both. Yeah, we'll try getting into the Love Hotel, and if it doesn't let us in, we'll just hold on to it. Hotel Kuma Sutra. ... I'm not sure I like the implication. Okay, looks like we still can't get in. Like, there's no way to use items from the inventory, right? Yeah, let's just hold on to it. Anyways, I guess we can check and see who's in their dorm room. I don't think I'm going to bother trying with the cult members. I doubt that they want to hang out. We can try Maki again. I guess they let us hang out with Gonta last time, but he hadn't been converted at that point. Oh, there's someone here. If it's Miyu, I might hang out with her. Ooh, Kokichi. We hung out with him last time, didn't we? I might be down to hang with him again.
By the way,
I went to check on the manhole, but it was covered in debris. But Gonta's simple. Do you think he'd move it? Do you think he'd move it for us if we gave him a little nudge? We'll see who else is around first. I guess we could also make our decision for who to hang out with based on who do we think is gonna die next. Get some quality time in before they bite it. I mean, if that's the case, I'm guessing that Angie's gonna be either victim or killer on the next trial. Although again, I doubt she'd be willing to talk to us right now. I don't know, if we see Angie, maybe I'll try to hang out with her. Man, they keep expanding the school, and the kids keep on spreading out more and more during free time. I can never find who I'm looking for. I can't just fast travel to them. Like, that would be so great if I could just pick who I want off the menu and fast travel to them. But I can't. Yeah, there's never anyone hanging out in the gym. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll go upstairs and head towards the Ultimate Artist Lab. And if we see anyone cool along the way, we'll hang out with them. I wonder if we'll only get one free time hangout this time, too. I wonder if Maki didn't seem to want to hang out at her own lab last time. I wonder if that's changed now, that she maybe has a target in mind. So there's Kibo.
why?
That's a bit disturbing. Do you need something? I'm busy right now. With what, dude? Maybe just confiscating weapons. I think they said that none of the weapons in here are lethal. They're all airsoft guns. If you can't understand the purpose of the student council, at least try not to get in the way. Okay, not even an option to hang out. That's sad. See, this is what cults do. They like take you away from your friends and the people who care about you. I care about you, Kibo. Why won't you let me in? Anyways, I guess we can spend our free time hanging out in Creepy Town. Let me guess. I'm busy praying to Atua. Go away, I don't have time for degenerates like you.
What?
What do you want? The student council's very busy, you know. Are you trying to stop us? We're doing this for the peace of the academy. I have a feel... Okay. Updating my prediction. I know I do this like every time literally anything happens in this game. I think Angie's gonna be the next victim. And it's gonna be the question is gonna be like, she was locked inside her lab, how did someone get at her? And then all of the cult members are gonna like go on a rampage accusing probably Maki and everyone else, and then it'll turn out that it was one of them. Maybe Tenko. Maybe Tenko finally decides she's had enough of Angie stealing away Himiko. So I can't actually... So is every student available to hang out with during every free time? Like, other than for story-related stuff? Like, we can't hang out with cultists right now? Because it seems like I can't find more than, like, 2 or 3 students during each free time. I guess we could hang out with Kokichi since no one else is around. Actually, let's look for money in the bathroom. Hey, look at that. There's money in the bathroom. Just dig it right out of the urinals. Gross. Maybe they're hanging out at the arcade. Actually, I think Maki was hanging out there back in Chapter 1. Check all the rooms? I'm not gonna check all the rooms. We'll check the games and AV room, and, like, if there's no one here, I don't even know. And actually, like I said, not only is the school expanding, like, we're getting more and more places to explore each chapter, but the number of students is getting fewer and fewer as we go on too. So it's like we're getting more and more places to have to look for fewer and fewer students. Giving me plenty of time to eat these watermelon gummies at least. Apparently she's hanging out at the library. A studious girl. I like it.
This is stupid.
There's no way you can resurrect the dead.
That's true.
Rantaro definitely died. Kaede and Kirumi died right before our very eyes. Oh, let's not hang out with Maki for a while. Let's save our game first.
That's true. So what?
Fine. I don't feel like doing anything particular, so I'll let you decide. I spent some time with Maki. Apparently we just hung out in the library. Maki and I grew a little closer today. Let's give her a present, although I don't know what she likes. I don't have, like, a sniper rifle or anything. Maybe that black wig, because it kind of looks like her hair? I don't know. Like, I did the children's book thing last time, and she was like... I mean, it sparked a conversation, but... What does she want? Ooh, great for gloomy people. Oh, for tears you have shed. Probably not so much. So you're saying, like, just try any old thing and reload if we fuck it up? I don't want to give her a thoughtless gift, though. I want to give her something special. Get her some shaved ice. Bitches love shaved ice.
Is this...
This is something you should give to a child. You shouldn't give this to someone my age.
satisfied?
Well, when we get out of here, I'll give it to the kids. That's why you gave it to me, right? That's what she said the last time we gave her something. Don't give her a sword? Why not? Hey, Maki, you're an assassin, correct? So it looks like this is working. That kind of makes me want to give her a sword now. What, does she murder you with it? Hey, Maki, you're an assassin, correct?
What is it?
I already said that several times. Detectives really are more skeptical than necessary.
Well,
I misread that in a weird way the first time. It's like that sentence is technically kind of ambiguous. Like, you could read it the way it's intended, which is detectives are more skeptical than is necessary. Like, they're more skeptical than it is necessary for them to be. You could also read it as detectives are more skeptical than they are necessary. Which is how I read that at first, and I'm like, what? That's cruel. That's cruel of you to say that I'm unnecessary. But no, that's not what she meant. Well, that's part of my job. Anyway, I was wondering how you did your work. I've never heard of assassins working together, but she couldn't be working alone. I think it's actually pretty common for assassins to work together. Wasn't there that story in the news? Again, to get political, where like Iran's top nuclear scientist or someone got assassinated by like a team of like 48 like government assassins. Wouldn't assassination organizations disband after they become known?
you're right.
That is true.
So what?
If you want to know my job, then I don't mind talking about it. It won't be a problem. Maki's voice was confident, but she swiftly averted her gaze.
Hey,
Have you heard of the Holy Salvation Society?
No.
No, that's the first I've heard of it.
oh yeah.
Of course, a normal person would have no affiliation to any cults. That's interesting. A cult? What does this have to do with your assassinations, though?
I see.
That's the assassination organization I belong to.
Huh?
You belong to a cult?
You're a detective.
Even though you're a detective, you're pretty slow. It's a new cult. From behind the scenes, it trains assassins.
But
That sounds made up.
Sure.
It's
whatever.
real. The founder is the boss of the organization, and all staff are part of it. The clients ask for consultation, and the fee is a donation. That's how it's set up. That's like the Faceless Men from Game of Thrones. The other believers don't matter. They're there for the founder. I'm not sure of the details. ... I can't believe it. A cult like that exists in our country? Well, it's fine. They disguise it so those things aren't revealed to the public.
Hey,
When you hear about a cult, it makes you want to stay away, right? Well, yes, it does give off that impression. Apparently not for, like, half of the people in this class.
well,
Being shady like that is just a cover-up for illegal things like assassinations. As a society, the cult is pretty normal, and it hasn't caused any trouble either. The boss and the staff actually don't believe in their god. That's also usually how it is with cults. But they haven't been punished for their sins. God really doesn't exist in this world. Her tone was neither demeaning nor cold, just spitting facts. She sounded as if she's just accepted that's the way things are. Then I assume you're a devotee of this cult?
That's wrong.
Of course not. It may seem that way since I'm affiliated with the cult, but... Wait, can't you figure it out without thinking? Are you sure that you're a detective? That's true, I suppose she couldn't be.
Well,
There are several assassins besides me, but no one is devout. We don't really get along with each other anyway, so I wouldn't know.
That's...
So you don't share any kind of information with each other?
that's obvious.
Of course not. When the time comes, assassins will be cut and disposed of. ... Her tone hadn't changed, but her expression did. She's just accepted it. What did I say to put her into this state of mind? What did I say to bring all this on? I don't know, maybe, hey Maki, telling me about this being an assassin and this weird cult you're a part of. Maybe that's what did it. It's like, hey Maki, tell me all about your past that you clearly don't want to talk to anyone about. Friendship fragment, yay! Still dazed by Maki's incredible stories, I returned to my room. Yeah, we've been getting incredible stories from everyone so far. Gonta being raised by reptites. I'm actually curious what we would have gotten out of Kirumi if we'd have hung out with her more. Still time until nighttime. Yeah, we're a long way off from 5 points. Like, either there's way more chapters in this game, or maybe they expect you to play this game like 16 times to see all of the relationship-y conversations. Yeah, that's right, Gonta had the Street Fighter backstory, that's right. Well, here she is again. Oh. Something, where's Kaito? He complains about others, but he can't even take care of himself. Irresponsible idiot. Should I hang out with Maki? I don't think that's necessary a second time. Hi there, that one lesbian kid. Hello, hello. Welcome to Danganronpa. I mean, honestly, we'll probably just end up... I mean, I like Maki, but... like, that doesn't mean I want to hang out with her all the time, you know? I have other friends. Even though they're all members of a weird cult and won't talk to me. In the game, that is. Don't I want to get to 5? I don't know. Why would I? What do you think happens when we get to 5? Do you think it's gonna be worth... is it gonna be worth my while? You know, I should probably go back to the gym just to grab those, like, 12 coins that are in there every time. Oh shit, the pool is loaded, too. Assassin sex. Yeah, just like literally, she like literally suffocates you with her thighs or something like that. Oh, what was her name? From the James Bond, GoldenEye. I can't remember her name. But yeah, the villain lady from GoldenEye.
Sorry.
Who like suffocates the Russian politician or whatever with her thighs. Gonta no can spend time with you because Gonta a member of student council. Shuichi, will you join student council, please? If everyone join, we can all spend time together with Atua. Oh, Gonta's still a good boy, but apparently he doesn't want to hang out, so I guess we'll leave. Xenia on Xenia on a top. Seriously, I'm assuming that's right, but yeah, that sounds right. Kind of want to hang out with Miyu, but I can't seem to find her. Oh, you know what? She would be up in the computer lab, but I can't actually remember where that was. What do you want? Did you come here to join the student council? Please talk to Angie about that. Like, will it show me yellow dots on the map for people who are inside these rooms? Because if not, that's bullshit. Oh, you can interrupt the, like the loading animation. Just by hitting circle. Yeah, I don't know if I care for this. I like the investigation phase where you get to like walk around and look at stuff and pick up clues, but I don't know if I need to walk around the whole goddamn school just to find people to hang out with for free time. I'd rather just pick them up off a menu. We'll hang out with Kokichi if there's no one on the next floor. Where was that computer lab? There was another... Oh, right, yeah, that's right. There was another passageway we opened up on the 4th floor. We'll have plenty of time to hang out with Maki later on, right? Won't we? Sorry, the student council is busy praying to Atua and preparing for the ritual. If you get in our way, something bad might happen. Okay. Not on your face. Anyways, I thought Miyu would be here, but I guess not.
Why?
Do you need something? I'm busy right now. If you can't understand the purpose of the student council, at least try not to get in the way. You know, I didn't think to look in people's rooms this time, because it seems like they shift locations for each free time. So yeah, there could be people hanging out in their rooms. Let me guess, the art room door is gonna be locked. Nope. Ah, there she is. You know I'm busy preparing for the ritual, Shuichi. I'll call for you when I'm done, so we can do the ritual. Just wait until then. Lame. Actually, I think we can... Oh, it does show us, like, who's on each floor. That's handy. And you can fast travel, but only on the same floor, which is kind of lame. I guess I can fast travel to the exits. And there's no one here. Oh, that's so much faster. Like, yeah, why can't they do this except let me pick, like, different floors of the academy? Actually, do we want to hang out with Kokichi? You know what? Forget it. We'll go hang out with Maki after all. You know, I bet you she was hanging out in front of the dorms just because she was, like, secretly, like, waiting for us to meet her. Although, you know, our last chat with her was a little bit depressing, so I don't know. I don't know what we think we're gonna get out of this. Oh, let's save. Okay, I'm gonna give her the sword this time.
Hey,
Is Kaito alright? He complains about... Yeah, we said that. We saw that already.
is that so?
I was about to go on a walk. You can tag along if you want. I spent some time strolling around the courtyard with Maki. Maki and I grew a little closer today. Would I like to give her a present? Definitely! Do I even have a sword? Oh, I do too. Pure white practice sword. Something good might happen if I keep it. Or I don't know, do we have anything even more lethal? Like a combat knife? Or like a gun or some rope or something? Looks like it's just the sword. I don't think she likes it. I don't think she likes it.
Well,
Sorry, but I don't need this. Ball. Well, that was disappointing. It's like, I don't need something like this to deal with you. I can't open the menu now. There we go. Holy shit. Typos indeed. Good Thimmer Disperf. Good Thimmer Disperf. You said it. Hey, fantasy girl. Good Thimmer Disperf to you. We're not hooking up with anyone.
hey,
We're just plying her with gifts to get her to warm up to us so that we can reach a level 5 friendship level with her so that... I mean, I don't know. Who knows what happens beyond that? I'm not saying there has to be any hooking up or anything involved. I just want to be friends. I just want to be level 5 friends, and whatever that entails, we'll just accept it. So what does she like? Get her a wig, maybe? I don't even know who would want that. Bird food? A doll? Would she like the sandbag? She seemed to like the stuff for kids. Maybe we'll give her stuff for kids. Jelly balls. No, I think that her reaction to the sword is maybe an indication that she doesn't like assassin type stuff. Even though she says, I don't need this whenever you give her like a child's toy, they still seem to spark conversations. So we'll give her... Gumballs? Playing FFX Remaster and watching... Oh, Oh, cool, cool. Yeah, I think that streams make good background activity for like long, semi-mindless games like RPGs. You must not worry a lot if you're giving presents in a situation like this. Well, it's not like I mind. I'll take it.
Hey,
Hey, Maki, I noticed all those weapons in your lab. Do you know how to use them all? Real smooth, Shuichi. Oh, never mind. We got her to make that face at least. Uh-oh. Did I upset her again? Oh shit, how do I smooth this over? Maki, have you ever killed anyone with any of those weapons in your room?
Sorry.
I'm sorry, did I ask something wrong?
So what?
Not really. I just think it's strange that you keep asking me irrelevant questions. Depending on the situation, my weapons change, but I know how to use them all. Ah, is that right? I imagine stealthy weapons when I think of assassinations.
That's true.
We use those too, but I mostly have knives. Also poison, sniper rifles, jiu-jitsu, bombs. Why does her expression seem to lighten up a bit when she's talking about this? This might be the closest we've seen to a smile from her.
Huh?
Bombs? For an assassination?
Okay.
A warning kill has to be flashy. I've turned a 5-story building into a 4-story one before. You can control an explosion to destroy just one floor? How frightening. No wonder she's the ultimate assassin.
So what?
It's rare to be that flashy, though. Normally, disposing one target is enough.
Hey,
So, what kind of people have you assassinated? Smooth, Shuichi. Real smooth.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? Well, I only know about assassinations from movies and stuff, so...
I see.
If only he had learned, like, how to talk to girls from movies and stuff. This will probably disappoint you, but I don't kill only bad people. Oh, you named a blitzball player after me. I hope he doesn't disappoint you too much. Like to be accurate to real life, he should be like the worst player on your team for sure. I was literally the kid who was always picked last for sports as a kid. Oh, like there's actually a blitzball character named after me? Like you didn't choose his name or anything? That's messed up. Oh, so he's Jasu.
Because.
I kill anyone on my orders list. It doesn't matter who the person is. I suppose that's just the way it is.
I see.
But I've also had to dispose of people who I knew well. Huh? Like who? Smooth, Shuichi.
Okay.
Friends from school. Friends? Why would you have to do that?
Well,
A daughter of a Yakuza leader. She was the child of a mistress with no ties to the gang. Her father loved her very much, which was why she was seen as dangerous. The Yakuza's elites decided to have her removed in case rival groups used her.
wait!
What? But she didn't do anything wrong.
okay.
Yeah, but I did as ordered. I mean, why is a stupid question? She's literally the answer is on screen right here. I suppose you had, like, I don't want to just act like it's no big deal. Like, always remember her. Just make sure you don't forget her.
Why?
Why are you looking at me like that? I don't have time to remember every face I killed.
Nope.
But I actually do remember her. Is this... No, it's nothing.
Well,
You may think it's unreasonable to kill someone on the account of other people, but everyone does what they can to live. You, me, and everyone I've murdered. I kill, but I can also be killed. That's all. The cold and indifferent Maki had been overwhelmed by words. I had never seen that happen before. I couldn't think of anything to say. No, like, I get what she's saying. Like, you know. Like, it's all fair, you know? Or what's that phrase? It's all in the game. It's like they could kill me too. Like, that's just the way it is. Staggering from the weight of Maki's story, I returned to my room. Oh, we got a pic of Final Fantasy X Jasu? Oh yeah, he seems alright. Wait, do all the Blitzball players actually have their own unique 3D models? That's awesome. Also, there's a link below there to like the cover, like a mock-up cover of like a Blitzball EA Sports game, which looks amazing. Boing. Man, I wish I could get a tan like that. Anyway, I suppose it's nighttime. Angie established a curfew at nighttime. I wonder what will happen to training.
That's true.
I should go see what Kaito has to say about this. I'm worried about him. I should go see what... Oh, Kaito's not outside? I wonder if Kaito's okay. I hope he's feeling a little better. Right as I was about to ring the bell. Click. The door to Kaito's room opened, and out came... Ah! What are you doing in there? What were you doing with Kaito just now? Probably just talking. Probably just talking. Is she mad? Actually, realistically, she's probably trying to get him to come out for training. Oh, hey bro, perfect timing. I gotta apologize to you too.
Well,
He told me he was going to skip today's training too.
I knew it.
So he still doesn't feel well.
My bad.
It's pathetic, but I haven't been able to eat or sleep much since yesterday. I think I'll get better if I just rest a little longer, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, sure, Kaito. Do what you have to do. We'd have to reschedule our training sessions either way, come to think of it. The student council said being out after nighttime was prohibited, right?
Huh?
This guy is Kaito. He's the ultimate astronaut, although that talent has not been a factor at all in the story so far. Well,
I told you.
if you're feeling sick, that's one thing, but I don't want you to change this training schedule. You don't need to do that.
I see.
Really? But
No.
I don't want to skip it, so it'll just be the two of us training today.
Huh?
What? Really?
What do you mean?
You don't want to?
Do you want to die?
Do you want to die? Wow, that escalated quickly. She didn't even want to. In like 2 nights, after like 2 nights of training, she's gone from, I don't want to do this, this is stupid, I'm doing my 100 push-ups and going back to my room to, train or die! Die?
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, that's an old habit. Just pretend you didn't hear that. She's just in the habit of threatening people with murder anytime they don't do what she says. I didn't know such a habit existed. Maybe it's just like a verbal tick of hers, like anytime people don't listen to her, it's like, do you want to die?
Well,
Anyway, I don't want to give up now. I finally started to think about how I can confront it.
okay.
So if I have to train alone, so be it. Dot dot dot. Maybe it's just because you're not feeling well, but this is really unlike you, Kaito. I never imagined you would obey Angie. I thought you did whatever you wanted. Dot dot dot.
My bad.
Shuichi, I'm sorry, but can I leave the training to you until I'm feeling better?
Okay.
You have a friend like that? She goes, want to die when questioned? Of course, Kaito. I think it'd be funny if you like break it out during any minor disagreement. It's like, hey, where should we go for supper tonight? Hey, let's go to Burger King. I want to go to Wendy's. Do you want to die? What board game should we play tonight? Let's play Settlers of Catan. Do you want to die?
Hey.
Maki, about Kaito, you shouldn't worry about it. Why? No, you absolutely should worry about it. He looks totally fucked up. He's just feeling a little weak because he's sick. I'm sure he's not. But my body stiffened on impulse. Tempted to screenshot that, but okay. I'm sure he has conflicted... I'm sure he's got mixed feelings about the situation. Ah, what was that quote? I can't remember. Something like mixed feelings. Maki's eyes and the entire aura surrounding her had completely changed. Her glare was blazing hot yet icy cold at the same time. Her very essence was that of ice and fire. Maki. But her glare wasn't aimed at me. It was right past me. Such intense hostility. So this is your power. A normal person would have passed out from that glare.
Huh?
Tenko. You probably want me to leave, right? But I won't run away.
Well...
I'm not here to fight you, and I don't think you're here to enforce the curfew.
Huh?
What?
That's right!
That's right, Maki. I'm not here as a student council member. I'm here to ask you a favor, a personal favor. A favor from us?
Hey.
I don't think she's with the student council. She doesn't sound brainwashed. Yeah, I'm not brainwashed at all. What? Is that it? Is she just like pretending to go along with the cult? As an excuse to stay close to Angie?
Well...
You're not brainwashed. Does that mean you willingly joined the student council? That sounds worse.
Hey!
Tenko, what are you talking about? I thought you believed in Atua.
No.
I could never believe in Angie's god.
Huh?
What?
Listen up!
I only believe in Aikido. As long as I have that, I can't be swayed by anything. Aikido values mental fortitude, and Aikido moves are a reflection of that fortitude. Thanks to Aikido, my mental fortitude is too mighty to succumb to Angie's brainwashing. Well, that's kind of impressive.
Then...
So you just pretended to be brainwashed? Why would you do that?
Hey!
It's because you're worried about Himiko, aren't you? You pretended to be brainwashed to join the student council, right? I think Himiko has gotten so lazy she's given up on thinking for herself. That's why she's depending on Angie, but I think Angie is dangerous.
That's right!
The student council idolizes Angie so much they don't see how dangerous she is. That became clear to me after I infiltrated the student council. Angie truly believes in Atua. She believes that she is under Atua's protection. That's why she does whatever she wants. She thinks she's Atua's vessel, so she doesn't feel guilty about anything she does. And that's why you want me to kill her?
Huh?
Huh?
Well...
Asking someone like me for a favor can only mean one thing. Oh shit, I think she hit the nail on the head there. I won't deny that. I've wanted her gone even before all this happened. And I think everyone has wanted someone to die at least once in their life.
Listen up!
But going through with it is a different thing. It's wrong for a person to commit murder. It doesn't matter what the reason is.
Well...
Do you realize who you're talking to? Oh, I'm sorry, that's not what I meant. I just want to stop Angie. The resurrection ritual is too dangerous to try. If we go along with Monokuma's motive, it could lead to another killing. But the student council won't defy Angie, and I can't stop her on my own.
Please!
That's why I came to ask you two. You're the only ones who can stop Angie.
Huh?
Only us?
Yes.
Well, I obviously can't ask Kokichi, Miyu, or Kyo, and Kaito's not feeling well, you know? Oh yeah, she obviously can't ask them because they're all degenerate males. She's specifically here to talk to Maki.
That's true.
I see, you didn't have many options.
Okay.
Yeah, that is true.
Please!
So please help me. You have to convince Angie not to perform the ritual. I'm begging you. Tenko bowed down as deep as she could.
Well...
Well then, let's go.
Huh?
What? We didn't even answer yet. Actually, did she have Miyu on her list of... Yeah, why is it obvious that she can't ask Miyu? Other than that, yeah, she is a degenerate. And she said she was willing to talk to Kaito, or at least she says that he's not feeling well is the reason she didn't talk to him. What? We didn't even answer yet. Grrg. Quit complaining and do this favor for me, you degenerate. I'm even bowing to you, and I would never do that for any male. That's not the best thing to say from someone you need a favor from. You're very sincere. I can tell that you're not used to asking others for help.
By the way...
So what will you do, Shuichi? This seems like something you'd ignore. This is something I'd ignore? Who do you think I am?
No.
No, I'll do it. I was just thinking is all. I agree with Tenko that it's dangerous to go along with Monokuma's motive.
Hey, degenerate
Then
man!
do something about it already! I thought males were supposed to be decisive. ...
Sneak attack!
I guess I'll forgive you, though. Now, let's go convince Angie together. She should be preparing for the ritual right now in the Ultimate Artist Lab. Together, I'm going to... of course! I wouldn't ask just Shuichi for help. I just agreed to help, and this is how you treat me? Oh well, I'll just go to Angie's lab. Why does Maki have to come with us? Is she a master negotiator or something? I was just curious to see if we could visit the casino or Love Hotel now. Are we not bringing the rest of the anti-squad? I mean, presumably, like, it's after dark. Oh, apparently, maybe we will? Kokichi. Want to tag along? This is an unusual group of people. Tenko's a student council member, so I get why she's here. But Shuichi, Maki, are you guys even allowed to be here? It's already nighttime. Actually, here's Kokichi flouting the rules also. Ah! I was just keeping watch for anyone out during nighttime hours. And then I caught these two roaming around. Yep, I'm just doing my job as a student council member, since I'm on the student council. Tenko, if you act that enthusiastic, you come across as suspicious.
I'm ready!
Kokichi, go back to your room and sleep! Oh, I see you take your job very seriously. But you shouldn't lie. What? Lie down on the job, that is. Nihihi. Well, good night. I actually don't get why we're not taking the rest of the anti-squad to talk to Angie. Do you think he could tell?
Like I'd know.
Who knows? It's hard to tell with him. He's always spouting random nonsense. Anyway, let's hurry. Angie's in her lab, right? That is the basement. Yeah, Kokichi seems to know more than he lets on. Like, he said that he or at least he claimed that he knew about Maki's ultimate talent, like, before he even watched her motive video. Right, this is the button I'm looking for. So who else are we gonna meet along the way? Probably no one. Damn it, what have I done? It's fine. I don't need to see where I'm going. We can just navigate using the map. This is like the way I play Metal Gear Solid. I don't even look at like the actual game or the character models or anything. I just look at the arrow on the minimap. I wonder if Mew's busy looking at pornography again. Shuichi, where are you going? Angie should be preparing the ritual in the Ultimate Artist Research Lab. Okay, I guess we'll leave Miyu her privacy.
All right.
All right, it's here. Just when I reached my hand toward the door. Oh wait, I'm pretty sure that door is locked. Locked?
Ah,
Oh, that's right. Angie did say she locks the room when she's working. Is she gonna be dead already when we get in here? It's only been... It hasn't been too long into today's stream. Like, I don't know. I think it's too early. I think it's too early for a murder. Tried a new Nihon shoe. Oh, yeah. I picked up some vodka, actually, at the liquor store today. It's a local brand. Something or other river. It had a picture of a cow on it. Maybe it was Cow River. Who knows? Anyways, Angie did say that she locks the door when she's working. I grabbed the doorknob anyway, just to test it. Click, click.
I knew it.
So it is locked.
Got a minute?
Move. Maki pushed me aside and began pounding on the door. Bam, bam, bam.
Hey.
Angie, open this door. Now. Oh, wait, Maki, you can't do it like that. Stop being lil old Miss Impatient. Then how should I do it? So now she's got two nicknames. She's Lil Old Miss Impatient, and what was the other one? Oh yeah, Resting Bitch Face. Then how should I do it? Angie will only open the door when a student council member calls for her. Tenko turned back to the door and gave it a few nervous knocks.
Please!
Angie, it's Tenko. I want to talk to you about something. Can you open the door? Oh, Tenko.
Yes!
Yeah, it's me. After Tenko answered, the door flew open.
Yaha!
Yeah, can I help you?
Huh?
Huh? Why are Shuichi and Maki here?
Oh!
Oh, I get it. You both want to join the student council, huh? What's with the paintbrush when she says that? Like, do student council members get, like, tattoos or something? Then you'll need to get acquainted with Atua. I will introduce you to him. Oh, yay, it's time for my hug.
So divine!
Please, come in.
No.
No, it's not that.
Well...
Let's go in for now. We can talk inside. Well, I suppose. Invited by Angie, we stepped into her lab. But... we weren't prepared for what we were about to see. Okay, that's fucked up. Oh, wax. That's right. There was a bunch of wax in the corner. She made wax sculptures. Kaede and Rantaro? Kirumi, Ryoma.
Yoo-hoo!
I made them. Don't they look lifelike? Aren't they just divine?
Huh?
You made them?
Yep.
Yep, they're my very own handcrafted wax effigies.
Huh?
Wax effigies. Why?
Of course, of course.
Why? For the resurrection ritual, of course. According to the Necronomicon, we need an effigy of the deceased to perform the ritual.
Come on, come on!
So I went ahead and made these. Simple dolls probably would have been better, but once I got to work, Atua took possession of me. Why did she make them for the people they aren't going to resurrect? And before I knew it, I had made these. What do you think? Aren't they amazing? You do such cruel things so innocently. What? I don't know how this is cruel, yeah.
But...
It's incredible. For a second, I thought they were real. Yeah, just like the real thing, but...
Well...
You try persuading her first. Detectives are good at talking, right? I feel like she might have some misconceptions about detectives. But I know Maki isn't very good at persuading people, so it's up to me. The fact that Angie can do things like this without a care is what makes her so dangerous. What, the fact that she can make wax sculptures? Please, you have to stop Angie before she makes wax sculptures of the rest of us, too. The more I look at it, the more it looks like Rantaro. But actually, it really looks like Ryoma. But actually, it looks exactly like Kirumi. But actually, it looks exactly like Kaede. The face and body, it looks like the real thing. He looks under her skirt. Yep, exactly like the real thing. But actually...
Hey,
Angie, could you please reconsider?
Mm-hmm.
I see, I see. Reconsider what exactly?
remember.
The ritual that you're trying to do. I don't think you understand how bad that might be. Remember that this was Monokuma's motive. If he wants us to do it, it can't be good. But the dead can't really come back to life, so the people who died must still be alive.
No.
No, Angie, that's not possible. The bodies were not fakes, I'm positive, especially after seeing the wax effigies. The effigies were nearly perfect, but the real bodies still had traces of a soul. A soul desperate to live, struggling, fighting for life. Yeah, I think Kaede's death scene might have been the most gruesome, just in terms of the final image. That's something that can never be replicated. I guess Kirumi's was pretty hardcore too. No matter what technology you have, you can't fake a soul. That kind of goes against like Alter Ego and Nanami from the first two games, though, doesn't it?
That's true.
Ryoma, Kirumi, Rantaro, or Junko for that matter. Ryoma, Kirumi, Rantaro, and Kaede are dead.
Okay.
I agree. I have no doubts that their deaths were real. Trust me, I've seen my fair share of dead bodies. Like, I don't know, have you seen dead bodies that, like, were crunched down, like, shredded down to their bones by piranhas? Actually, yeah, she probably has. She's probably seen that more than once before.
Mm-hmm.
I see, I see. If that's what Maki says, then maybe they really are dead.
Woohoo!
Then if we do the ritual, will we actually resurrect the dead? What a miraculous mystery.
Huh?
Actually, the more I think of it, there is a lot of precedent in the Danganronpa series for people being resurrected or having their consciousness replicated by computers and AI. Like, it happened to, like, at least 4 different characters, I think, in the first 2 games. Huh?
This is stupid.
What are you saying? Someone who has died can't be resurrected?
But...
But that's not what Atua says. He says that if we do the ritual, everyone who has died till now will come back. So if those 4 really are dead, then the resurrection ritual will surely work. That must be right, because Atua is never wrong. You're not gonna stop this, are you?
Of course, of course.
Of course not. This is Atua's will.
Hey,
This is your will, not Atua's.
no?
Nuh-uh, it's Atua's. Atua told me that our friends will come back to life if we do this ritual. So we have to do it. We can't defy a direct command from Atua.
Punished.
Or else we'll get punished, you know?
Uh...
You're probably still worried about the motive, Shuichi, but it's okay.
Atua has spoken.
I did notice the... Yeah, pointing behind the head pose, yeah. Atua has spoken. Nothing bad will happen as long as you put aside all thoughts of escape.
Is that so?
Is that so? Then there's no point talking anymore.
Uh...
Are we done talking now? Because I'm still busy preparing for the ritual. If you're gonna slow me down, I'll turn you into a wax effigy. Niahaha.
Hey,
Tenko, let's go back for now. I think we may need another plan.
Yes.
Okay. After failing to persuade Angie, we reluctantly left the lab. Well, was predictable. It's already nighttime, so please be careful as you head back to your rooms.
Right.
Oh, and
Uh-oh.
it's safe to say that Tenko has betrayed the student council, right?
Huh?
Eh?
But...
It's okay. I forgive you because Atua forgives you. He's such a softie, you know?
Atua!
I hope you will recommit yourself to the student council and help us make this place our paradise. Yes. Yeah? What's going on?
Why?
Why are Shuichi and Maki here? They're not on the student council, and it's nighttime.
Himiko!
Himiko!
It'll be okay.
Oh, it's nothing. Tenko simply betrayed the student council and brought these two to change my mind. Nah, she betrayed us? That sounds like a big problem, but if you're saying it's nothing, then... Angie, you really are loved by Atua.
Jeez.
And you are loved by Atua in return, Himiko. Stop it, you're making me blush.
Cut it out already!
Enough already! Tenko walked towards Himiko and gripped her firmly by the shoulders. Alright, it's time for another judo throw. Yeah?
Himiko!
Please snap out of it, aren't you a mage? That hurts, let me go. Himiko, why can't you see that you've been brainwashed? If you can't even see that, then you're not a real mage at all.
What was that?
What?
What's wrong?
Feeling angry? If you are, then show it.
Himiko!
Get mad! Get upset! Yell at me! Just fight back already! Do something! ... Tenko, let's just leave it be for now.
Huh?
Ah?
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. I can't believe I just yelled at you. You must be tired, Tenko. I think it would be best if you got some rest.
Sayonara.
Sound good? Until then, I'll continue my preparations to welcome back our friend. ... Himiko didn't look Tenko in the eyes. Oh, did she get through to her? After leaving Angie's lab, the three of us returned to the dorms. Bayonara, Angie. More like Bayonara Tenko. Tenko, are you okay? So that's a yes. I said all those horrible things to Himiko and now I don't know what to do. I know she'd never hate me, but she'll demote me from best friend to just a friend.
Huh?
You guys were best friends?
No.
Well, if you round up to the nearest whole number, we were basically best friends. I feel like you're rounding up a little too much there. Well, if you apologize, I'm sure she'll understand.
Right.
That's right, we'll be like an old married couple once we overcome the rough patch. Whoa, that was a quick turnaround. You should let Shuichi teach you how to apologize. He's really good at it.
No.
Really? That's the first time I've heard that.
Piece of cake.
Don't worry, I'll use my own words to apologize to Himiko. Well then, see you tomorrow. Good night. Waving happily, Tenko returned to her room. Honestly, no matter who gets murdered here, it's gonna be brutal, I think. Like, realistically, it could be Angie, which is gonna cause a shitstorm with her cult members. It could be Tenko at this point, which would be, I think, actually really sad, based on the way this plot line's playing out. It could be Mad Maki, which would just be like the biggest tragedy, the biggest, most despair-inducing tragedy in the history of the world. Kaito would be really bad. Honestly, it could still be Kaito. He's sick or something. I guess if it's Korekiyo, no one will really give a shit. If it's Kokichi, no one would really give a shit, except me. If it's Shuichi, no one would really give a shit. She bounced back rather fast. I guess I didn't need to worry. Ah, you were worried?
What?
Huh? Is it weird for me to worry?
Do you want to die?
Do you want to die?
Huh?
Ah! There's that habit again. No, she meant it that time. Well, I suppose on the positive side, she's able to act more like herself around me.
Well...
What about the ritual? Have you given up on persuading Angie?
No.
I don't want to give up, but changing her mind might require less orthodox methods. I need to think of another way. Less orthodox methods. Got it. I'll think about it. Like what? Are we gonna torture her into submission? Like, if you're not gonna convince her, what are you gonna do? Maki hurried back to her room. So Maki's going to think about it too. I didn't expect that. But I'm glad. Especially now that I'm able to talk about things more with Maki. I don't know a lot about this place, but I don't know a lot about anyone either. That could be a good thing, or it could be a bad thing. In a past life, I was a fish. I grew up in a pond in a rural town, but I always dreamed of the city. One day, while my parents were feeding, I ran off to the city. Luckily, I was caught by a rich person who let me attend human school. But the other kids bullied me. They bullied me for silly reasons. Because of my odor, and because of how I would flop around on my desk. And because of the way my mouth opened and closed as if I was dying. The trauma of my past life haunts me to this day. That's why I can never forgive bullying. I swear on my past that I will get along with everyone. Wow, Monodam's got like the same backstory that I do in real life. Da 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 da. Ding dong, bing bong. The intercom this early in the morning. I wonder who it could be. I mean, it's Kaito or Maki. Yep.
Well...
What's with this face? You look like you just woke up. So, like, are me and Maki best friends now? You know, if you round up to the nearest integer?
Huh?
I did just wake up. The announcement was just a minute ago. You wake up to that? Oh, I think I just lost cool points with Maki. If you rely on that announcement as your alarm clock, you'll start getting used to this place.
Okay.
Well, I suppose that's true.
Hey!
It's fine, let's just go stop the ritual.
Huh?
Kaito.
Okay.
I heard from Maki Roll. It seems like Angie's gonna do the ritual. That's not a real last name, right? That's a pun, I think?
What?
Maki Roll? Don't give me such a weird nickname. That's right, she already has 2 weird nicknames. Resting Bitch Face. What was the other one? I don't remember. The one Tenko said. And now Maki Roll.
Ah.
You brought Kaito here, Maki Roll? I think it's a sushi pun. Is that weird? We need a backup plan in case the straightforward approach fails. Who better than Kaito for a less than straightforward approach? But Kaito, are you feeling okay? Heh, we don't have time to be worrying about me. We gotta put a stop to this ridiculous resurrecting the dead crap. And then we can finally drop that topic, or else I'm not gonna last. Not gonna last. Kaito, are you... scared?
Huh?
Huh?
No.
It's just that I remember that you don't like talking about ghosts and stuff.
Because...
Now that I think about it, you've been acting strange ever since we started talking about resurrecting the dead. Is that it? He has like a phobia of zombies or something?
Shut up!
Don't be stupid. There's no way. So I was right.
Got a minute?
Wait, you mean the reason you didn't come to training is because you were scared?
So...
It's not that I'm scared, that's just how my body is. I'm fine when it comes to cramped areas, space, and zero gravity, but ghost stories... Since I was a kid, whenever I hear them, I start to feel sick. Kaito was looking more and more pale as he spoke.
Damn it.
Because of that, I haven't been able to eat or sleep since all this crap started. So that's what happened.
Okay.
So let's hurry and stop Angie so we can put an end to all this spooky stuff. If things get any scarier, I'll seriously die from a heart attack. ... Why are you looking at me like that? Unbelievable. You always act like you're not afraid of anything. Shut up! Let's just go stop Angie already. Come on, bro. Come on, Mackie Roll. Hurry up.
I told you.
Seriously, don't call me Mackie Roll. Yeah, seriously, Kaito. Do you want to die? Anyway, let's go to Angie's lab. Maki, you're kind of blocking the door here.
Jeez.
Can't believe someone your age would hide in bed because you're afraid of ghosts. Well, you know, this, is just how my body is. Can't do anything about it.
Well,
So you can stand to be around assassins, but ghosts are where you draw the line? I've been told that I'm scarier than any ghost.
What?
Huh? I'm not scared of you at all. Didn't I tell you? You're just a weak coward, and you just started your training.
the idiot's at it again.
You, of all people, don't get to call me weak.
Shut up!
Shut up! Let's go and stop Angie.
Damn it.
Let's hurry and stop Angie so we can put an end to all this spooky stuff. If things get any scarier, I'll seriously die from a heart attack. Actually, since that's apparently become, like, Maki Roll's catchphrase, her design kind of reminds me of, what's that old anime from, like, the early 2000s, I think it was, with the girl who drags you to hell. Jigoku Shoujo, I think? And her catchphrase was like, hey, wanna try dying? Or something like that? Or wanna go to hell with me? I can't remember. Something like that. Yeah, want to try dying? It was something like that. She kind of looks like her, with like the long dark hair and red eyes. Heart attack is Shinzo Hosa. Huh. So which of those words means heart and which one means attack? I thought heart was kokoro. Although I don't know if that means like a literal heart. It usually means like they usually mean that in like a metaphorical sense. I think when I usually hear kokoro in anime, like heart is in like your feelings of love and passion and shit. Good morning, Kyo.
Yes.
Ah, good morning. Oh, well, if it isn't Kaito, are you feeling better already? Yeah, somehow, though. Sorry, though, we don't have much time to talk right now. Well, don't push yourself. Things feel amiss without your boisterous voice.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, my bad for making you worry.
That's right.
Yes, and all because you were scared.
Oh.
Did you say something?
Shut up!
It's nothing, right, Maki Roll?
I told you.
Quit calling me Maki Roll. Looks like there's no one on this floor. I went the wrong way again. Probably not a direct translation. Yeah, probably. I wonder if Kibo is still doing... Oh, we don't have any business in Maki Roll's lab, right? Let's hurry and stop Angie.
Told you.
Don't give me a weird nickname. I won't ask you again. Whatever you say, resting bitch face. Oh, zombie Ryoma? That would actually be pretty epic. Oh, I think they already decided it's gonna be zombie Rantaro. And I don't remember what Rantaro's voice sounds like. I kind of want him to come back just for that reason. So like, what's the game plan? Are we just gonna kick down the door? Yeah, you guys again.
Why?
Himiko, why are you here? Were you keeping watch this whole time?
What a pain.
I wouldn't do something like that. It sounds like a pain. I just came to check on Angie.
You.
So what do you guys want? Don't tell me you came to stop Angie again.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the ritual is Monokuma's motive. Because the ritual is Monokuma's motive, we shouldn't just let it happen. That's exactly right. It's not because I'm scared or anything, okay?
Sure, whatever.
But it's good that you're here. She won't open this door for anyone but members of the student council, right?
Then,
So tell Angie to open it for us. Yeah, that's not possible.
Huh?
Not possible. I wanted to ask her how the ritual went, so I've been calling to her. But she must be really into her work. She won't come out.
Huh?
Won't come out. Are you sure she's in there? This would be the lamest thing ever if she, like, did the ritual already. And just murdered them instantly. It's like, oh shit, it's Rantaro's dead body. Again. And they just get murdered again before we even get to talk to them. She should be inside. Both this door and the back one are locked.
Huh?
Both doors are locked. I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. Click, click, click. It really is locked. But these doors only lock from the inside, which means there's definitely someone in there.
hey,
Any response?
No.
Actually, no. Maybe she's sleeping. No answer.
Himiko!
Himiko, we need to get inside right now. Or even more hilariously, she resurrects Rantaro only for him to just murder her immediately. Nah? Why? But you know, even if we wanted to check, it's locked, so we can't do...
I see.
I heard everything, and I'm just as shocked as you are by what the tabloids are reporting.
What?
You obviously didn't hear anything at all.
ew.
Where did you come from? A little birdie told me that now would be a good time to bust out my trick. Kokichi's trick? Ah, the lock-picking. I remember that coming up, but I can't remember when. Or in what context. Huh? Lock-picking?
Hey!
During the insect meet and greet, Kokichi was able to get into our rooms by lock-picking. Oh, that's right, that's when it came up. Can you use your lock-picking skills to get this lab door open? You want me to pick open this door, huh? Let me see. Kokichi bent over and peeked into the keyhole of the doorknob. Oh, it's a cylinder lock. Now this type of lock is perfect for lock-picking. Yes, please, Kokichi, open the lock.
You.
It's rude to pick a lock without permission.
Himiko!
Now's not the time for that. Something might have happened to Angie.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. Kokichi, hurry up and open the door.
My bad.
Sorry, Himiko. I'm only doing this because these three are threatening me. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. Clack.
See?
There, open sesame. Hey, that's a good one. That's a good one, Kokichi. Open sesame.
Huh?
That simple? Not to brag, but I am the ultimate supreme leader, you know.
Well,
Lockpicking seems more suited to petty thieves.
You got me!
Ack! That cuts real deep, Maki.
Alright.
Let's get inside. I'm worried about Angie.
Got it.
Yeah, you're right. Going in without permission. I won't cover for you when Angie gets mad, you know. Holy shit, Maki's standing really close to us. Let's hurry and check inside. If nothing's wrong, then that's fine.
Hey!
What are you why are you dragging your feet? Let's go in already. You remembered my little trick. Well, you are the ultimate detective after all. I wonder what it's like inside. I'm so excited. When I touched the doorknob, I realized that my palms were sweating from fear. Fear? Why am I so nervous? I turned the doorknob, pushed open the door, and saw... But... What? Oh, okay. Hmm? Yeah. Not surprising, I guess. Yep. Ding dong, ding dong. Pretty much exactly what we expected.
This is an official announcement.
A body has been discovered. Like, wouldn't that have thrown everything for a loop if it had been, like, I don't know, Korekiyo? Or, like, Gonta? Not that... I'm glad it wasn't Gonta, but, like, just someone else that we totally weren't expecting. A body has been discovered. Everyone please assemble at the Ultimate Art Lab. Ah, she puked again. It's green this time. Monofanny's green puke is said to be an omen of bad luck and disaster. What on earth is about to happen? Woo woo. Transfer student from beyond the grave.
Well then.
Let us pray for Angie. Yada yada yada, amen. Oh, I'm gonna have to look at this creepy... Oh, shit. Okay, I don't think we've seen that face before. So that Atua may guide her soul to the gates of heaven. Atua, please take care of Angie. ...
It can't be.
Hey, why did it end up like this? Like, I'd say Tenko's probably our prime suspect right now, but... Hey, why did it end up like this? Didn't Angie have Atua with her?
You don't know?
Clearly she didn't.
Weird.
That's not true. Angie say Atua always by our side. We don't have time to be talking about this. Instead of talking about Atua.
Right?
Yeah, we gotta talk about which one of us is the culprit and win this killing game.
Really?
Well, wait, this is part of the killing game?
That's right.
What else could it be? The fact that Angie's dead can only mean one thing. One of us killed her.
No way.
But why would someone do such awful thing? What happened? What happened to Angie? I mean, that's the mystery, isn't it? Whatever happened to her? She's lying dead in a bloody pool on the ground.
But
Is that really what happened?
Huh?
Huh?
could it be?
It's possible the culprit who killed Angie wasn't one of us, but... But... She's got mushrooms growing on her for some reason.
Uh-oh.
Oh, a vomit-soaked entrance. How novel. Then the puke is green again, too. That's a pretty ominous sign. Ooh, why did another murder happen? What's the deal, Monodam? I thought you were gonna make everyone get along. Don't worry, overcoming this will bring everyone closer together. That's been the case so far, yes. Their bond gets stronger with each class trial, does it not? Murders are necessary to bring everyone closer together. But how? So, let's get started.
We are all
Conduct a friendly investigation, then we will have a friendly class trial. We must distribute these first. Oh, look, the Monokuma file. I wanted to be the one to pass it out. Didn't you want to do it too, Monofanny? Dot.
So,
By the way, I've been thinking you guys should knock off all this killing and dying. Dying is like so lame. Living is all the rage these days. Is he talking to us or to Monodam? Who was executed last time? In the previous chapter, Kirumi, the ultimate maid, was executed. It's a pretty hardcore execution scene, too. Maybe one of the most brutal in the series. Ah, more green puke. This is really unlucky. Yeah, knock it off, Monofanny. You're tampering with the crime scene.
so long. Farewell.
so then.
As there is no use complaining, we are better off beginning our investigation. So, everyone, we all know what we need to do, yes?
Yeah.
Yep, I mean, by the third murder, we should all be pretty used to dead bodies.
Wait!
Not going to, no way going to ever get used to this. Oh yeah, that's right. All the executions do have their own titles, don't they? So was Strand of Agony? Was Strand of Agony Kirumi's? Seems like it could be. That would be an appropriate name. Yeah, Angie's dead.
Nope.
Trust me, you don't want to be used to this. No one should get used to this. That's nice and all, but it seems pretty insincere coming from an assassin. I mean, I don't know. If anything, I think it means more coming from her.
Unfortunately.
Let's start investigating. It's not like we have any other choice. Is he just gonna look like that for the rest of the game now? It's like Atua's light has left me now.
You're right.
That's true. But still, it's strange. This is a bizarre setup. 4 wax figures, effigies of the dead, hung upside down in the room. And in the middle, Angie's body in a pool of blood. It certainly appears to be some kind of ritual.
Shuichi!
Alright, bro, I'm counting on you as my sidekick. Let's end this nightmare together.
Okay.
Yeah, but are you feeling okay, Kaito?
Okay.
We seriously don't have time to be talking about this. No way we're gonna die here. I'm definitely gonna find the culprit.
Seems like
The culprit, is it really someone among us that killed Angie? I get how you feel, Sumugi, but do you have to repeat that tired old line every time? Oh no, that's not it. I mean, could this have been the work of the transfer student? I was actually gonna say that too. Actually, I suggested that. Like, what if it's just she revived someone and then they killed her immediately? Turns out that that's like the real Rantaro hanging upside down there. Huh? Angie prepared the ritual in this room to resurrect the dead, right? She made those wax dolls hanging upside down as part of the ritual.
could it be?
Maybe the ritual succeeded and the resurrected person killed her. Eek!
Hey,
What? Shut up already. It's her fault telling scary stories out of nowhere like that. Saying messed up stuff like that. Yes, thank you for not spoiling Ashley White. I've actually on Twitch I can add tags where like it'll say no spoilers, no backseating below the stream, but I don't think there's any feature like that on YouTube. I guess I could just write it in the description or stream title or something. There hasn't been any problems so far, or there was one minor problem earlier, but it wasn't a huge deal. Kaito, are you alright? He looks fine. That is the face of a man who is perfectly alright.
Damn.
Sure, sorry, Sir Shuichi. I need to get some fresh air. I'll leave this to you and Maki. Do a good job, you guys. Alright, so Maki Roll is our sidekick this time. Kaito left, still a bit wobbly. Do a good job. That coward has a lot of nerve bossing us around. Maybe that wasn't the best way to phrase it, but he just wants to encourage...
jeez.
You've clearly settled right into your sidekick role.
It's okay.
I don't need him to give me orders. With so few people left, I can't afford to sit out anymore.
Well,
So where should we start? We should check the Monokuma file first, right?
You're right.
Yes, let's take a look. Is Gonta still alive? Yeah, Gonta's still alive. Our dead students are Rantaro, Kaede, or... Okay, so I guess if you don't know everyone's names. Rantaro, who was the ultimate Who Cares. Kaede, the ultimate pianist, our first protagonist. Who was case number 2? I forget. Oh yeah, then Ryoma, the ultimate tennis player / ultimate prisoner, who was killed by Kirumi, the ultimate maid. And now, next is Angie. Also, we have her chest size in front of us right now, so that's surely crucial information to solving the mystery. The victim is Angie Yonaga, the ultimate artist. Her body was found in the ultimate artist's lab. The time of death is approximately 2 in the morning. The cause of death is a stab wound to the back of the neck. The forehead also has a laceration. That's it. So it was suicide. She stabbed herself in the back of the neck. So suicide did come into play, actually, in one of the cases in the first game. Apparently still counted as a murder in that case. Like, the solution to that mystery was to vote the dead person as the culprit. That was actually another really good case from Danganronpa 1. I think it was the 4th one. Yeah, Sakura, that's right. The ogre. The Monokuma file included the time of death this time. 2 a.m. Everyone must have already been asleep. Or everyone must have been asleep. We probably can't rely on witness testimonies.
But
So the murder happened at nighttime after all. If everyone had followed the student council's rules like Angie and Atua said... What good will saying that do? The culprit may be one of the student council, yes?
Why?
A member of the student council, that's... Hey, I'm glad to see your eyes are fixed, Kibo.
All right.
We should go and figure that out. Let's start investigating and solve this mystery together. Let's all go to the mystery mobile.
it's impossible.
I can't.
Himiko?
Himiko? I can't do it. I can't investigate Angie's body. But if we don't make it through the class trial, then everyone will die.
Whatever.
I don't care anymore. What?
What a pain.
Surviving and everything else. It's too much of a pain.
What was that?
Then why don't we just use your magic to revive Angie?
Please stop.
This is no time for your mean-spirited taunts. Reviving her is clearly impossible.
Is that so?
We cannot say that with a certainty, no?
Huh?
Oh yeah, so who do we think it is? That's a good point. Who do we think it is? I'd say Tenko, like in terms of obvious suspects, Tenko is like probably the most obvious possible perpetrator. Like just in terms of having a clear motive. That's actually pretty much all I've got right now. Maybe Himiko, if she's really tired of living or something. Like, in terms of motive, I don't see it really being anyone else other than, I guess, Kore Kiyo. Because he's... seems like a hardcore new atheist type. There's also the bizarre possibility that it's actually, like Sumugi suggested, could be the person who she revived. Like, who cares if it's Kore Kiyo? Honestly, does anyone give a shit about this guy? I think that's just gonna be a lame mystery. If it's like, oh, Angie did it and Angie died and Kore Kiyo did it. Like, okay. He looks like a creepazoid the whole time anyways. Kokichi could be a possibility as well. Shuichi is always a possibility too. You've always got to suspect that guy. Don't believe his lies. Excuse me? I've lost track. Oh, we cannot say that with a certainty, no? Excuse me?
No.
Well, of course, resurrecting her is impossible. But I know a way we can speak with Angie.
You see.
We can summon her spirit with a seance called the Caged Child. Yay, we get to cage the child. Like, honestly, given this series, that wouldn't... This is not outside the realm of possibility. Seance?
What are you trying to pull?
Seance? What are you talking about? Cut it out already. Actually, I could see this maybe turning it into an interesting mystery with Kore Kiyo as the culprit, where he, like, does some, like, puts on, like, some dog and pony fake seance to throw everyone off his trail.
You gotta be kidding me!
Like, Shuichi is a decent suggestion. That's the thing. Like, I know it's a bit of a fine line when you have, like, people who know the solution discussing possible suspects in chat, but those are all reasonable suggestions, I think. Like, yeah, Kore Kiyo, because his lab was right next to hers, and he's just a creepazoid anyways. Kokichi, mainly because he had the motive. He was heavily against the Atua cult gaining power. Himiko, less so, unless we hear more about her. And yeah, like I said, always gotta suspect Shuichi. Oh, I'm serious. This is for our investigation.
Huh?
For our investigation.
Yes.
If we speak with Angie, we can ask her who the culprit is and bring this case to a swift close.
Well, you know.
First a resurrection ritual and now a seance? Are you messing with us?
Do you understand?
I would appreciate it if you didn't compare it to Monokuma's foolishness. Is Miyu bi, gay, or straight? I think... Like, you know how Kibo's going on about robophobia all the time? I think Miyu is a robophile. She's like robosexual. Because she was like getting off on the thought of those arms in the tennis court choking her earlier. And then like we saw that sex scene with her and Kibo earlier on. So yeah, she is robosexual. Seances are genuine occurrences. They are written of in literature the world over. In fact, I myself have participated in seances a great many times. Many times. On top of that, we have here a rare chance to perform the legendary seance, the Caged Child. It would be foolish not to take advantage of this, yes?
No.
No matter how you put it, now's not the time for something...
However...
Oh? I suspect the only way to confirm your earlier theory is by performing the seance, yes?
What?
My earlier theory?
Therefore...
The possibility of the culprit being the resurrected transfer student. It is not wise to go into the class trial with such outlandish theories in one's head. So to prove such a thing impossible, I think it's best we consult Angie herself. Right, let's completely discount outlandish theories like Angie resurrected someone and then they killed her. Let us disprove that insane proposal by communicating with the dead.
Incomprehensible.
That logic is peculiar, to say the least. Holding a seance to find out about the ritual, so we're gonna fight the occult with the occult?
Okay.
Well, we can't worry about this forever, so we might as well go with the easiest solution.
How exciting.
Okay, I'll help out. I was getting bored of investigating anyway. Like, that's the other thing, is like wasting our time with this bullshit will just hinder the investigation. It's like we waste time setting up his seance bullshit and find out nothing during the investigation phase. Huh? So in terms of like in universe, the game, the rules regarding how much time you get for investigations, it's not entirely clear. Like in terms of the video game, like the game mechanics, the investigation phase doesn't end until you've found all the clues. Is that the rule, like, in the killing game, though? Or is it, like, they're on a time limit that just happens to expire when the player finds the clues? I'll help, too. Because if they're on a time limit, then this could be Korekiyo's, like, just interfering with the investigation to throw us off his trail. Huh? You too, Himiko? If I can talk to Angie one more time, I'll do anything. A seance or whatever it takes, I'll do it. Fuyohiko's eye. I don't remember Fuyohiko's eye.
Well,
I'll help out as well. I can't leave Himiko alone.
do whatever you want.
What she said.
Yes!
Okay, I will. She rubs Himiko all over.
So then...
Alright, if you say so, Himiko, I will do whatever I want. So now we have 4 participants, Kokichi, Himiko, Tenko, and myself. Cool, we'll do all of the actual investigation on our own then. However, the Caged Child requires 5 people. We're still 1 short. It's gotta be Kaito then. Fine, then Keyboy can come too.
You're right.
I guess we can't be picky.
Why?
Why am I being forced to participate and being treated like a burden?
Well then...
So then, we need a place to perform the seance. Where shall we do it? That's really funny. It's like he's offended that he's forced into it, but also that like they're begrudgingly forcing him into it. How about your lab?
No.
No, in order for the caged child to succeed, the room must be as dark as possible. My lab has windows, so turning the lights off won't make it quite dark enough. Then how about the empty rooms?
That's...
Empty rooms, the ones on the 4th floor? There aren't any windows there, so if we blow out the candles, it should be pitch dark.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm fine with that.
Listen up.
I agree with Himiko.
Tell me your thoughts.
However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use?
Then
The middle room. The middle room's always the best for stuff like this.
I see, yes.
Very well, I shall begin the preparations at once. I shall have you 4 help as well. Let us carry all the necessary equipment from my lab. Are you really going to do this?
Do you understand?
This is for our investigation. I said as much, did I not? We need to use all our effort to discover the culprit, lest our lives be lost. Kyo, Kokichi, Kibo, Tenko, and Himiko all left the scene. So in terms of like who's in the cult and who wasn't, Kyo was an atheist. Kokichi was also an atheist. Kibo and Himiko were Atua worshippers, and Tenko was pretending.
This is stupid.
Are they serious about this stupid seance?
But...
Why Ryoma and Abariels in there? They are... Have you not... Or maybe it's been a while since you played the game, or did you not actually play the game and you just know the solutions? Or you just know who the murderers are? Those are wax sculptures that they were using in a resurrection ritual. Perhaps that's just part of the investigation in their eyes. We should go with it. In any case, I should focus on what I can do. Here we go. What the ultimate detective can do. Yeah! Funky investigation music time! Oh, it's also refreshment time. I'm starting to lose my voice, so we will go on break here while I go make some tea. Yeah, it's investigation time. Yeah, I'll go get some investigating beverage, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Ah. All right, we are back. Yeah, I was cleaning up the gummy wrappers on the desk there. So tea's gonna be ready in 2 minutes. Let's see what we can figure out before then. Maki looks like she's thinking real hard. Let's not disturb her. Let's look at the body. Let's see this fucked up situation we've got here. Angie's body. She's lying face down in the middle of the room.
What's wrong?
Are you going to take a closer look? There's no context. Penguin dance. Is it like only not showing on Restream or? Oh yeah, that is weird. That is kind of weird. Is HF like the tag you use to reverse it?
Okay.
Yes, I was planning to.
Got a minute?
Then let's hurry up and do it. We can't afford to waste any time here. Maki didn't hesitate. She stepped past me and walked over to the body. She has no problem with dead bodies. She is the ultimate assassin. Wait, so it's only Restream chat, you think? So it's actually not showing up correctly in Twitch chat either, for me. So, it might just be like a my browser, your browser type thing. Because yeah, even on Twitch, it just shows the text for me. Anyway. Oh wow, Kirumi looks even creepier upside down. There's blood dripping from Angie's head. According to the Monokuma file, she sustained a stab wound on the back of the neck, as well as a laceration on her forehead.
I knew it.
The killing blow was a single stab to the back of the neck, a sneak attack most likely. You know, I think I read in like a Tom Clancy novel once. Oh, refreshment break text. I think I read once in like a Tom Clancy novel when I used to read those when I was a kid, that like the most efficient way to like take someone out silently is like just a forceful stab at the base of the neck, which would immediately make Maki a suspect because she would know something like that. Anyways, I will, my tea just beat, so I'm gonna grab that. Oh yeah, catch you later, Ashley. Yeah, the VOD will still be up on YouTube if you want to catch the rest later. Oh, the penguin dance. It works now, yay! The modification lasts 24 hours, but it wasn't updated in chat. Tell you... Oh, I see. So you needed to, like, buy the update again. Okay.
Well,
Then what do you make of this wound on her forehead? Maybe the culprit hit her in the head before stabbing her from behind. But her two wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change weapons mid-attack?
Oh yeah.
I suppose that would be unnecessary.
remember,
Also, the wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much. What is going on with these two wounds? Forehead injury added to truth bullets. Huh? Oh, hey there, Saturn Meteor. Just poppin'. Well, thank you for poppin'. Working hard with dedication on the MMO Tamer job. Oh, you're still on with that. Cool, cool. Well, yeah, good luck with all of that. Oh, what's wrong, Maki?
Got a minute?
Move. Maki pushed me aside, then lifted Angie's body up by the shoulder.
Is this...
What's this doing crumpled underneath her body?
What is it?
This is duct tape, right? What's duct tape doing here? I don't know, but it must be related to the case. Look, there are hairs stuck to the tape. Long hairs. Angie's, right? Bloody duct tape with Angie's hair on it. But what could that mean? This is gonna be a fucked up case. Between, like, the resurrection ritual and the seance and the, like, just the high tensions prior to all of this, with the cult of Atua versus the atheists. Like, this is gonna be this is just gonna be total chaos, this whole case. Bloody duct tape added to truth bullets. I'm surprised you spotted this, Maki. It was hidden under her body.
So what?
It was partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did.
Okay.
I bought these fruit chews on a whim when I was at the Asian grocery store before the stream. There were 2 for 1 up at the counter, which made me think, oh, these are probably going to be horrible since they're blowing them out, so I'll try it. They're actually really good. These are high chew kiwi flavor, and of course, because they're kiwi flavor, they're the same shade of green as my green screen. These are actually very good. Not a good stream snack, no. These are way too chewy for me to read and chew at the same time. I know, right? Shuichi sucks at his job. Yeah, high chew. Very high in chews. Not falsely advertised. Ah, well, that's true. Well, even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. So I had that theory way back at the start of the game that everyone... Have we seen this face from Maki before? She's like kind of smiling. This might be the first time we've seen this. I had the theory that everyone was a fake because they seemed kind of shitty at their ultimate abilities. Like Kaito is like an astronaut trainee and he's never even been into space. Who else? Like Kibo's claiming to be a robot, but yet he has no special robot-y features. Seemed kind of suspect. Although he's kind of actually has showed off some robot features later on. Like the way Himiko's claiming to be the ultimate mage, and that she has magical powers, even though she probably doesn't. I had speculated that everyone is a phony, and they aren't actually ultimates or even talented at whatever they're claiming to be their ultimate talent. And that ended up kind of coming true with Maki. She ended up being a different ultimate than she actually, it still lists her as the ultimate child caregiver on the profile page here. That is interesting. I guess maybe she supplied that information? Anyways, and yeah, also, yeah, I commented on how Shuichi's kind of a shitty detective and has apparently never solved a case on his own. Anyways, well, even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. So don't beat yourself up over it.
Okay.
Well then, it's a good thing you're used to corpses, Maki.
Do you want to die?
Sorry.
Sorry, joking, I couldn't resist. Wait, that was actually him giving her some sass? Seriously, Shuichi? Do you want to die?
Got a minute?
You don't need to apologize. I was joking too. That didn't sound like a joke though. Yeah, she made the assassin face and everything. Hey there, confusion noises. Yep, that's... Yeah, you came in at a perfect time to see exactly what just happened. Yeah, so Angie, what it was, so cause of death, she got like clubbed on the head and then stabbed in the back of the neck. And she was doing some kind of crazy ritual. There is a sword in the Kaede effigy. I wonder if that was the murder weapon. There's no blood on it though. The four effigies hung upside down makes the scene particularly eerie. Pull the sword out. Pull the sword out. There's blood on the tip. They stuck it in there to hide the fact that that's the murder weapon. Ropes are dangling from the exposed beams on the ceiling.
If I remember correctly,
Angie made all of these wax figures.
Hey,
Is this rope from the warehouse?
you're right.
I believe so, and that means they won't be much of a clue. Anyone could have gone and gotten these ropes. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole. The warehouse does contain plenty of things that can be used for murder. I mean, so do all of the ultimate labs. Anyway, I know that these effigies are just wax, but it still creeps me out.
that's true.
The effigies look exactly like real people, not just their faces, but their bodies too. The ultimate artist certainly was talented.
By the way,
Why is this effigy hanging upside down? Is this part of the ritual? I'm not sure.
what is it?
If it's not, then why is it like this? Who would go out of their way to hang a wax effigy? Right, if they're going to do this much work, there must be some reason for it. What could it be? Who would do this? The culprit? Angie? Or someone else entirely? Effigies hung upside down, added to truth bullets. Are they not gonna comment on... Okay, we have to select the katana. The wax doll of Ryoma staring into your soul. Honestly, I think the one of Kirumi is even creepier. Also, it's kind of weird that Kaede is the odd one out with the sword sticking in her. Like, wasn't Rantaro the one they wanted to resurrect? Four effigies. Are we not gonna examine... the effigies one by one? It looks like they all say the same thing. Let's check out the katana. A katana stabbed into Kaede's wax effigy.
Damn it!
Who did this, and why?
Got a minute?
Let me see. Maki nudged me aside, then gripped the katana and pulled it out of the effigy. Ah, wait, this is a crime scene, you can't...
What is it?
You wanted to check the katana, right? Well, you can't do that if you don't pull it out.
Because
Yes, that's true, but we have to preserve the scene. Oh, the sword Kokichi was fascinated by and Kyo protective of... Oh yeah, that's right. This might be the sword that came from the anthropology lab. Yeah, it's not looking good for Kyo. Yes, true, but we have to preserve the scene. Maki paid no mind to my protest and stared at the katana for a while.
Is this...
Yep, called it. It's a real katana, but there's gold leaf on it.
okay.
Yeah, I believe it's the one that was on display in the Ultimate Anthropologist lab. Is that so?
Okay.
We can probably assume this is the murder weapon, judging from the bloodstains on the tip. The edge is too rusty to cut well, but it would be enough to stab. But why would they go through the effort of using this as the murder weapon?
That's true.
Good question. They could have gone to my lab and grabbed a more suitable weapon.
Could it be...
Perhaps it's because Kyo's lab is on the same floor. They just grabbed something close by? They may have been in a hurry.
Well,
Or maybe they needed a long weapon like this.
Huh?
A long weapon.
Okay.
My lab doesn't contain swords or any other weapons of this length. That's a lie! There was a rack full of spears that were like twice the length of this.
Huh?
Ah, really? No, she's lying. There's like nothing but spears and harpoons in her lab, yeah.
That's true.
I'm not sure how Now, I think the spears are things that you can clear away using your coin grabbing mechanism, so maybe those things in the room don't count. I'm not sure how Monokuma found out, but he must know I don't use swords for work. When I first started working, I botched a mission using a katana. I haven't used a sword since, which is fine because they're a hassle to carry anyway. I suppose everyone's lab is suited to them personally, just like Angie's was. But how did they know all this? Anyway, the gold leaf on this katana flakes off easily. It's all over my hand now.
Okay.
It must be pretty old for the gold leaf to flake off that easily.
Got a minute?
Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I'll have to wash them later. Maki scolded me, then stood in front of Kaede's effigy. No, screw you, resting bitch face. He told you not to tamper with the crime scene, and you did it anyways before he could stop you.
Hey.
I'm going to put the katana back where we found it. If it's too hard to watch, look away. Oh, that's why she wouldn't accept the sword gift. That's so good. I bet you that's deliberate. I bet you that's attention to detail right there.
Okay.
Ah, thank you. I averted my gaze as Maki stabbed the katana back into the wax effigy.
By the way,
Even so, why was a weapon stabbed into the wax effigy? A hanging wax effigy, no less. Was it part of the ritual, or was the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon? Perhaps they had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe off the blood. Besides, I'm certain there are better ways to hide the murder weapon than
what
this.
are you talking about?
Then what's the reason for this?
That's...
I honestly have no idea. Maybe the killer's Rantaro. God, that's out of my mouth now, and I think that might actually be the solution. She revived Rantaro, and then he killed Angie for some fucking reason, and then he saw his murderer, Kaede, hanging upside down, and just decided to stab her because he mistook her for the real thing. Except how would he know? How would he know that Kaede was the one who killed him? Because she wasn't, like, there to smash his head with the shot put ball.
Well,
We should investigate where this weapon came from. We might find a clue there.
Okay.
The ultimate anthropologist lab? Yes, let's do that. I want to make sure the katana indeed came from that room. Gold leaf katana added to truth bullets. The Necronomicon. More like the Kuma Nomicon. Is that a picture of Monokuma on the front? Ah, this book. The instructions for the resurrection ritual are written in the Necronomicon. By performing the ritual as written, you can resurrect one deceased victim.
I knew it.
This was the motive, the Necronomicon.
hey,
Angie tried to perform the ritual written in this book, right?
Okay.
Yes, if we look at this book, we should learn the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Let's take a look. This is actually kind of cute. How much you know about resurrection rituals? I'm an expert. That's why I wrote this handy manual. It's so easy, anyone can do it. Even a monkey. Even a bear? Do you want to talk to a dead loved one again? This simple ritual will return a departed soul to the land of the living. Here's how. Prepare an effigy of the dead... Or actually, they're probably going to read this for us. Prepare an effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone may participate. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out of whatever materials you wish. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Huh. Use caution. Be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes of the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then close your eyes and wait. After a while, you should feel a light tap on your back. If so, that means the ritual was a success. The ashes are only good for one use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely. So these are the steps for the resurrection ritual.
This is stupid.
Angie really believed in this crap. It's pretty obvious that you wouldn't be able to resurrect anyone with this. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true. But in this place, I don't think we can rule anything out. Necronomicon added to truth bullets. Okay, so the details of that ritual are going to be important. This door is the lab's back door.
Is this?
This door has a sliding lock, and it's still locked. Oh, wait, no. Go back. I saw that. I saw gold stuff on the lock. And because no one has used this door since we came in here, I believe Angie locked this door when she came in, and it's been locked ever since.
Hey.
Oh, wait, what's this? Look, there's something gold and shiny on the tab of the sliding lock. Gold and shiny. Could it be?
Is that all right?
Mackie, may I see it for a minute? I want to try moving the sliding lock.
So what?
You want to unlock it? Go ahead, do what you want. I carefully touched the knob of the lock, avoiding the gold parts, and softly slid the lock open. Click.
Okay.
Just as I suspected, the lock will slide without much effort. Whether you lock it or unlock it. This could be an important clue. Yep, the lock works. Slide it this way to lock it, and this way to unlock it. Yep, super important. Working lock. I'm curious about this rear door too, but there's something else that bothers me. The lock on the front door that we used to enter this room. Shouldn't we investigate the front door too? I'm going to take a closer look at it. Mackie walked over to the front door. So the murder took place at 2 p.m. last night. So, although the room was locked when we got here, both doors were locked. So the murderer must have gotten out somehow, either without using the doors, or they were somehow able to lock the doors behind them. And yeah, Gonta is still here. I investigated the body first. I haven't talked to any of the people here just yet. So let's do that now. I mean, maybe they're still here, just hiding up in the ceiling dealies.
Why?
A murder at nighttime is strange, impossible even. Why do you think that?
Right.
Because student council made rule that we no can be outside during nighttime. Oh man, that's right. The fact that the murder took place at night kind of proves Angie right. We should have given up our freedoms after all. Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could have happened at nighttime, unless the murderer is one of her cult members. Do you really think everyone would go along with that rule? That's true, we saw like everyone at night. Kokichi was out there, Maki was out there, Kaito was out of his room for a bit. But it's Atua's rule. Angie say he punish us if we not follow rules. But the student council wasn't included in that, correct? They could do whatever they wanted. Angie was also working here at night. Huh? She was? No way. Student council would never break own rules. Didn't we have this discussion earlier? Angie said that the student council were totally allowed to break the rules.
Right.
They should have been asleep in own rooms to set good example to others. Cool. Gonta is becoming red-pilled on religion right here. That's good. I'm proud of him. Maybe Angie got attacked while she sleep in her room and get brought here.
Gonta, idiot.
If so, Gonta could have saved her, if only Gonta saw. But Gonta was sleeping. Sorry, Angie. Gonta no could save you. I find it hard to believe that no one went outside in spite of the student council rule. I'm not sure if it's okay to say this or not, but could Tenko be the culprit? Huh? Tenko? Oh, it's not like I have proof or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the student council.
No.
So you suspect Tenko,
Actually.
because as a member of the student council, she would have been allowed into this lab.
Oh, yeah.
That's right, Angie did allow members of the student council to enter her lab.
Oh.
Yeah, Angie had been shut away here working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she would only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice.
That's true.
That would certainly point to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all.
No.
It's not that I want to suspect Tenko, but since only student council members would have been let in here. So Angie only let in student council members. That would be Gonta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Tsumugi. Like, out of all of those, I'd say Himiko is probably the most likely. I don't know, she seemed shook up by Tenko's supposed betrayal earlier on. I guess Tenko is like the obvious one, but that's like too obvious. Of that group, Tenko is certainly the most suspicious. Tsumugi's account added to Truth Bullets. Did she say anything useful there? I thought she just gave, like, her opinion, man. This busty brainy beauty has this all figured out. Huh? You mean you know who the culprit is?
What was that?
Huh? The culprit? Fuck that.
Hey.
Shuichi, do we really have time to be listening to her?
Wait!
Hey, wait, wait, goddammit. Are you just gonna ignore my genius idea? Just listen to me, okay? Come on, listen to me, listen.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll tell you. You better thank me for this.
You know.
I know y'all are dumber than fleas, but even you get how weird these wax dolls are, right? They are strange. Are they for the ritual or another purpose? I mean, we know they're for the ritual already. A, Angie told us, and B, we read the Necronomicon.
Well then.
But I figured it out with just one glance. These are diversions.
Could it be?
Diversions.
Listen up.
Yep, the culprit used these wax dolls to distract us from something.
Got a minute?
What do you mean by that?
What?
How should I know? Isn't that Sherlock Homo? Sherlock Homo's job? That's a good one. That's a good one.
I knew it.
You're a waste of time. Maki turned and walked away. I can't say I blame her.
What was that?
Huh? The hell's her problem? She on the rag or something? So Angie made these wax dolls, huh? The resemblance is pretty uncanny. They say the devil's in the details, you know? Let's see how detailed these really are. Okay, what kind of details are you looking for, Miyu? Hey! Miyu tried to look up the wax figure's skirt. I mean, what do you know what's up there? Do you know what's underneath Kaede's skirt, Miyu? No, you don't. Only Shuichi saw that.
Hey!
What are you doing? Stop that! Hee! Well, what? I just wanted to see if this doll was wearing panties. Wait, do you have a doll fetish? Are you excited that your dead girlfriend is a doll now? If you like wax dolls so much, then go fuck the doll already. ... I thought he was Sherlock Homo, though. I'm starting to agree with Maki. Talking to Miyu is a waste of time. We don't even get her account added. I think that's a decent theory. Like, we know that Angie made the wax dolls as effigies for the ritual. There's not any reason that they had to be hung upside down like this, so maybe the culprit did it as some sort of weird distraction.
Hey.
I just want to confirm something. When we got to this lab, you're sure that the front door was locked?
Okay.
Yes, I'm positive. I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. Click, 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 click. It really is locked. Yep, it's locked. The door clicked. It's locked. The front entrance was locked until Kokichi picked the lock to open it. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. It could be that I don't know. No, we know he can pick locks, so yeah, it's probably just the door was locked and he picked it. Clack. There, open sesame. So he picked this cylinder lock open.
Hey,
Do you think anyone else could have opened the lock besides him?
That's true.
It would have been impossible from the outside. The Monocubs took the key. What if Mono Fanny barfed it up? No, Monodam was the one who ate it. Let me see that key. Monodam swiped the key, lifted it to his mouth, nom, and he ate it.
then
So Kokichi is the only one who could have opened or closed the door from the outside, right? Correct. Only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from outside. But someone inside could have opened and closed it as they pleased. So the front door was locked from inside the room. Not necessarily. I'm just thinking of possibilities. But in that case, the question becomes how the person who locked the doors got out. How the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the doors. I mean, or alternatively, how they locked the doors after leaving the classroom. Still, it's strange that the front door and the back door have different locks. The front door that we came in from has a cylinder lock, and the rear door over there has a sliding lock. But by the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked.
is this?
In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery, right? Locked, huh?
You're right.
Yes, the cylinder lock's key was taken by the Monocubs, so both doors could only be locked from inside. Yeah, I think we get that by now. But only if you rule out Kokichi's lock picking, right? He could have picked the cylinder lock on the front door to go in and out of the lab. So he could have created this locked room mystery. It's possible that he locked the door from the outside by picking it after he killed Angie. Is that how it works? Can you pick locks to lock them as well as open them? I've never heard of that before.
If I remember correctly.
That's true.
That's right.
Also, he appeared at an oddly convenient time when we tried to enter the lab ourselves.
I knew it.
He's clearly suspicious. It is suspicious, but that solution seems a little too convenient. Kokichi's lockpicking added to truth bullets. Think we're done in here? Oh, apparently not. Shuichi thinks there are still things to investigate in here. It's gotta be the door. It's unlocked, but I think there are still things to investigate here. Oh, so yeah. Bleh. Did I miss something on the body? Did they actually want me to investigate all of the wax dolls? Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it just says the same thing for all of them unless there's a detail differently, or different on one of them. Like, are they just not gonna let me out of here until I investigate all 4 effigies? What about the rope? Oh. Okay, the rope doesn't do anything. Oh no. I have to go like pixel hunting. Oh, the pool of blood. Seriously? So there's Angie's body and the pool of blood. Okay, we gotta play blood spatter detective. A small pool of blood is emanated from Angie's torso. This can't be from her forehead. This blood is from the back of her neck. This blood is dry. It must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed, maybe more. That fits the 2 a.m. time of death listed in the Monokuma file. That's it? Oh. Angie's body appears to be exactly as described in the Monokuma file. There were several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions yet. If we think about all the evidence in combination, that might tell us something. Let's continue the investigation for now. Maki, what's wrong?
So what?
It's not that important, but the only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene. Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Like I'd know.
That works. You're certainly more reliable than Kaito, at least. That guy is useless. Anyway, let's continue. Oops, shit. I think we finished investigating everything for now.
Got a minute?
Is this really the time to rest? I don't think we've found enough clues yet. We don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so we need to hurry up.
You're right.
Ah, you're right. First we should investigate the... investigate the ultimate anthropologist lab. Okay, that's it. Anthropologist lab is now anthropologist lab forever. We may find a clue related to the katana.
That's true.
That's true. We need to check if the katana really did come from that place. Is something wrong, Maki Roll?
By the way,
It just occurred to me. Why am I acting like your partner? Hi there, Mimi-chan. What is up?
sure.
Welcome to Danganronpa V3. Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it. Eh? I could get used to Maki being my partner. It's not as if I asked you, but it's fine by me. It's true that Maki is a tremendous help to me. Yeah, why couldn't she be this helpful in the other investigations? She's just like, oh, I'm just gonna set this one out because I don't care. And then it turns out she's like the most reliable person on the whole crew. So do we have just 2 rooms to investigate? The last mystery was kind of spread out across 3 different rooms. And honestly, unless the anthropology lab is all fucked up, I guess we got the seance going on in the other room too. We'll probably have to check out after this. Blank scroll? I'm guessing the blank scroll is just gonna get unlocked by some item we get in the next chapter. If I remember correctly, the gold leaf katana is from this display case. It's just the sheath! Earlier, the katana was inside the sheath.
Okay.
Maki, the gold leaf katana, definitely came from here. I'm certain of it.
That's true.
Doesn't that make Kyo suspicious? This is his research lab, after all.
No.
Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and taken it.
That's true.
Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my lab, too. Gold leaf katana updated. Oh? What are you guys doing here? Wasn't he away doing the seance thing?
Ew.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance? You look so disgusted right now. And then again, I guess that is your signature look.
Anyway,
Anyway, I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came back to get it.
Huh?
Something for the seance?
yeah.
Yep, that white sheet over there. We brought the wooden dog statue in the cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too.
What is it?
I don't get it. Why do you guys need a cage, a wooden dog statue, and a white sheet? Hey, don't ask me. I don't know why we need that stuff either.
So that means...
That's why I figured I'd do a little research on this seance before I got the sheet. Study? So let's see. I figured that's why I'd do a little research. Study. So, let's see. Kokichi took a look around and I heard it was like some old handmade book. Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
Yep, it says Caged Dog Village right here on the cover, so this must be it. Let's see, what does it say about the Caged Child seance? Kokichi flips through the old book he picked up. Oh, is it this page? It's hard to read, but I can see the Caged Child is mentioned here. Wait, so is Kyo not using this book to perform the seance?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyo's drawing the same magic circle as the one in this picture. Okay, let's see. In order to perform the Caged Child? Oh, did he say that he memorized it completely? That's cool. Nice attention to detail there. It's also convenient so that we can look at it at the same time that he's doing the ritual. Yeah, that is awfully convenient for the plot that he decided to memorize it. You need 5 people, including the spirit medium, in a dark place with no light.
If I remember correctly.
Just like Kyo said. First, draw the magic circle passed down from the Caged Dog Village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel, curl like a turtle, and rest their forehead on a stone on the ground. Afterward, the other 4 participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a white sheet. And finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage. Also, it says we can't step on the magic circle during the preparations. The dog god. Do you mean the wooden dog statue?
Yeah.
When preparations are complete, turn out all the lights to create complete darkness. The seance will begin when the 4 participants are each standing at a corner of the room. The 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the Caged Child song. Wait, so Kyo has to teach them a song first? After the song, ask, is the caged child? Then say the name of the spirit. The spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit, and that's all it says. This sounds like bullshit. This just sounds like a setup for Kyo to say whatever the fuck he wants to cover up his own murder that I'm guessing he might have done. I'm guessing he did. That sounds complicated.
But
Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say? That is the opposite of what I would say. Whether it works or not, Kyo has been wanting to conduct this seance for a while. Since I was fortunate enough to obtain one of those copies, I have already memorized it. Kehehe. But I never thought I'd be able to lay eyes on the real one. What a trick of fate.
right?
Oh yeah, he said he memorized every word of it, too. That's probably why he left the book here, because he can conduct the seance without it. But is it even possible? Contacting Angie's ghost. If you're so curious, why don't you join us, Shuichi? Huh? You should see how it plays out with your own eyes.
See?
There's still time, you know. The seance hasn't even started yet. I don't know, Kokichi, I think there's more to him than it seems. Like, he's not just like a troublemaker. Like, it doesn't act as... Like, it seems like he's just a troublemaker who acts randomly, but it seems like there's like a reason behind the stuff he does all the time. I think he knows more. I think his actions like have more purpose behind them than he lets on. I'm interested in Kokichi. I think it would be a shame if he ended up being the murderer here.
That's true.
Maybe it's better if you join them.
Huh?
You think so?
I don't understand.
Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in seances. But whether you believe it or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens. As a detective, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right. Now you're talking.
All right.
Well, I'll be waiting for you. Of the 3 empty rooms, we're in the middle one. Kokichi spoke as though he was inviting me to go play, then left the room. The caged child has been added to truth bullets.
Hey,
You can deal with the seance. I'll head back to the crime scene to re-examine the clues. Is there nothing else in here? The Caged Child book is still here. Kyo said that he has read it so many times he can recite it by memory. I suppose he doesn't need it to perform the seance. They're letting us leave, so I guess there's nothing else we need here. Oh yeah, we got the dog god showing up in chat. Vasil is ready to seance already.
Hello.
So, Kokichi tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well, Shuichi. You are most welcome to join us.
Oh.
Is what I would like to say. However, only 5, including the spiritual medium, may join. Ah, man. What a shame. Well, Keyboy, you're out.
Me?
Why me? I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while.
Listen up.
Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice. Oh, have you guys ever done that? Brushed your teeth, like after drinking orange juice? That's the worst. That's like the worst taste in the world.
You see.
To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kibo.
Why you?
Don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come. That's why we're apologizing.
Do not mock me!
No one's apologized yet.
Oh, man.
Fine, fine, our bad. Just don't get mad at us and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us.
How rude!
Why would I do that?
Stop it.
Stop whining, Kibo. I want to start this seance as soon as possible. But fine, but I won't forgive this for betrayal, Shuichi. Yeah, fuck you, you robophobic bastard. Sherlock homo. What did I do?
So then...
So now, Shuichi has joined us. First, some warnings.
Do you understand?
Do not enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the floor. It is drawn with purifying salt, so it is easily disturbed when stepped on. You drew this magic circle with salt?
That's correct.
I always use salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to succeed.
Well then...
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse.
Okay.
Got it. I'll be careful. I'm surprised you were able to draw this without even looking at the picture.
Do not worry.
I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Of course, I also have the caged child's song memorized. You must do the same.
Do you understand?
I have copied the words to the song down here. Please commit it to memory. At last, at long last, young guard dogs and little lost girls who would think none within the darkness, long last, how many will there be by dawn? Will there be 2 or just 1? Will the guard dog run far away, or did it eat the little girl at last, at long last? Everyone else has already memorized it. After all, you'll be unable to read in the dark.
Huh?
We have to memorize the lyrics now?
Oh?
You're a detective, so I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here is the melody. I listened to Kyo sing the song and did my best to memorize the melody and lyrics. Oh, come on, we don't get to hear Kyo sing the song? Okay, they better at least let us hear the group sing the song for the seance. Like, they're building this thing up. I want to see this whole thing played out. Like, full artwork, singing, voice acting, the whole works. I want the full production of the caged dog ritual. Alright, I think I've got it now. Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective.
Well then...
Well then, let us begin the ritual right away.
How exciting!
Yay, we finally get to see Angie.
So then...
Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl. Then I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in.
No.
No, I'll do it. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie. Yeah?
That's right.
You want to talk to Angie, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium. As I was saying, whoever's the spirit medium is suspicious because they can just say whatever the fuck they want to cover up their own misdeeds. That way you can say goodbye to her. After you finish saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
Please.
Please! Tenko.
By the way,
Also, Himiko, let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So if you feel like crying while you're talking to Auntie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. Is this going to be a big emotional thing? You'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too.
Damn it!
And venting your anger up onto something can really cheer you up.
Yes!
Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. ... I think you've trained too much. You're probably right. I think it's one of those two. I think one of those two is our murderer here. It seems like the two of them made up. That's good.
So then...
So now that we've decided on a spiritual medium, let us begin.
Yes!
Alright, Himiko, I'll see you later.
Now, I would like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center
Do I have
circle.
time for a seance before the end of the stream? I do. We can do a seance before the end of the stream.
Please be sure to walk on the path, so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Make sure you watch your steps since it's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle. Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
Like this?
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete. Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake! I have 5-star flexibility.
Oh, is that it?
So then...
I thought we were going to do the full seance. Shit. I got my shoes out and everything.
Let's see.
Starting now, the rest of us must go to work. There are many things left to be done. First, we must place this iron cage atop Tenko. I shall leave that to Shuichi and Kokichi. And please keep in mind, walk carefully so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Yeah.
Okay, you can count on me. I may not look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong.
I shouldn't have lied. I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff.
It's made of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top of me!
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
That would actually be pretty funny.
Please don't jinx us!
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
I shall take that role. All right. Everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
Why not use Gonta? Gonta didn't volunteer to participate in the ritual. I don't. Is he scared of ghosts or something? I can't remember if he had a reason for not wanting to do it.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The four of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
Oh, holy crap, this weighs a ton!
You know, Shuichi is actually the
It's
muscle.
not much more than 175
Shuichi is the
pounds.
main muscle in this group.
I'm totally wiped.
Because, yeah, he can do 100 push-ups now.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix.
Are you sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Okay. Guess that's fine then.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it.
Hold on. Himiko is literally standing, like, right on top of the salt circle right there. Frankly, Kyo's got his foot on the corner of it too. You guys suck at this.
So then,
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you.
Got it.
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance.
well then,
The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please go to one of your choosing. We each stood in a different corner.
now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles. Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
So this is a lot of build-up for what exactly? Are we actually going to hear something from Angie that's going to affect the case? Is this either Kyo or Tenko like pulling something here to throw us off the trail? Or honestly, the vibe I'm getting here is like we're going to get a double murder and someone's going to end up dead after the lights go out.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
Yeah, got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me. Then, I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
Okie dokie, then I'll blow out the candle now.
I walked up to the closest candle and blew out the flame. The room instantly fell into complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark I couldn't even see my own body. Overcoming my instinctual fear of the dark, Shuichi's afraid of the dark, I moved along the wall back to my corner. Then began the singing.
At last, at long last.
Is that Kokichi? Oh, Kyo led us all in the Caged Child song.
Young guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage. At mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last.
Oh my god, Himiko is terrible.
How many will there be by dawn? Will there be two or just one?
Thunk.
Will the guard dog run far away, or did it eat the little girl? At last, at long last.
We finished singing the song, and I just got an achievement. Reach out and touch Wraith, conduct the seance. Okay, we finished singing the song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was that?
Say,
Is the caged child Angie Yonaga? He began calling. Now if the medium answers.
say,
Is the caged child Angie Yonaga? What's going on?
Say,
Is the caged child Angie Yonaga? I'm getting a vibe here like Bueller, Bueller, Bueller. Like he's just saying it in the same tone every time.
What's the matter?
What's wrong? Why won't Angie answer?
hold on.
Himiko, I was very clear that you were not to speak, yes? I've got a bad feeling about this. But something's weird. Why won't she answer? Maybe it failed. Oh, we're gonna have a double murder. We're gonna have a double murder!
Let's see.
Let's light the candles briefly.
Huh?
What? Is that okay?
Well,
Just for now. Confused, I walked along the wall back to the candle. I managed to strike a match and light the candle once again. Hey, what's going on? Did it really fail? I see something pink under the sheet there.
that cannot be.
That shouldn't be the case. The seance was perfect.
What?
Is Angie not coming? Is that still Tenko in there? Tenko?
I see, yes.
I told her that she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her. Nihihi, she follows orders well. But how about we let her out for now?
Hold on.
Wait. Dark arts such as this need to be started and completed the same way. Those who remove objects from the magic circle must be the same who brought them in. If not, the spirit may stay in the medium's body.
Man.
Seeing as how this was a failure, I don't think any spirit is sticking around, but whatever. Hi there, Vibin Lo-Fi. How's it going? We're just having a seance, having a dead talking party here. Okay, there is clearly blood seeping out from the edge of that blanket there. Just like setting it up, Kyo instructed us how to clean everything up. We were careful to remove everything exactly in the order Kyo directed.
Now,
No,
I will remove the sheet.
he's removing the sheet. Kyo pinched the fabric gently and pulled it aside. Oh? Something is amiss. You don't say. Nah. Himiko ran towards the cage at a sprint. There's no body announcement just yet. Himiko, I told you not to step on the... But she wasn't listening. She jumped onto the cage and... Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage, lifted it up, and... Oh no! What the fuck? Okay, floorboards. From beneath the floorboards. Undoubtedly. Ding dong ding dong. Oh, ding dong dong ding. I've been reading that wrong this whole time.
Really?
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? Maybe Monofani's green puke was predicting this tragedy. Oh shit, we got orange this time. Oh, the puke's color is normal now. I guess it was predicting this.
For now.
Everyone please assemble in the seance room. That's just what it's called. That's just what it's called. This was always the seance room. So we've got a double murder here. The second body discovery announcement played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running. This is certainly not unprecedented in the series of in the previous games. I think both games actually had double murders at one point. Now, both of them had the same culprit in both cases. We never had like two murders with two separate culprits in the same case. I wonder if they'll break that precedent here, if there's just going to be one person behind all of this. It didn't take long for everyone to come running. Whoa.
What?
Tenko? Seriously? What is this? How did this happen?
How this happened?
Tenko, Gonta so sorry. Gonta no could protect you. Like, could it have been a participant in the seance? Like, I think it must have been someone from, like, under the floorboards who wasn't involved. That would leave Kaito, Kibo, who might be my prime suspect now. Tenko. No, not Tenko. Bleh, Tenko's dead. Kaito, Gonta, Kibo, Maki. Yeah, Maki was who I was thinking of. And Tsumugi, I guess, but that would be boring as always.
Got a minute?
Shuichi, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting the seance. What happened?
Well, that's...
I don't know. What's happening? Looks like murder's happening. This is gonna be a long case.
What on earth?
I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. Actually, this might be a first, where a murder happened, like after the first one. Or is that right? No, actually no. In Danganronpa 1, yeah, you had a body discovery and then another murder. That's right. Or no, actually no, I think in Danganronpa... I can't remember. It was a complicated case. The double murder in Danganronpa 1 was a complicated case. I guess for now you should maybe start the investigation right away?
Say,
Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be a different culprit from the one who killed Tenko, yes? Huh?
if so,
What happens in the event there are two murders by two people? What if there are two blackened? Okay, this is a good question. I want to know the answer here. I think in Danganronpa 1 they just told you that there's one culprit. Will we need to find them both at the class trial?
that's right.
Now that you mention it, that's a good point. What would happen in that scenario? Huh? What would happen? Monodam, what would happen? What would happen? Why do you look lost? Oh no. Why do you look lost too, Monodam? I thought you were gonna run things instead of Daddy. I never expected something like this to happen. I don't know what to do. I really, I don't know. Oh man, they're all disorganized. If you can't decide the class trial's objective, then we won't know what to investigate. Father always knows what to do. We should ask him for help.
No way!
Have you already forgotten? Daddy's in no condition to help us. Okay, here we go. ... Oh, it's all our fault Daddy ended up like that. Huh? It's all your fault, Monofani. Daddy, help! We don't know what to do on our own. We gotta use the power of love. That ought to snap him back to normal. That won't work. Father is just an empty shell now.
That's right!
That's not true. Anything is possible with the power of love. You don't understand that because you've never loved before, Monodam. That's robophobic. Daddy, I love you, so please go back to normal. I want to see you, Father. I love you with all my heart. Ah, you're making me blush. Oh yeah, I guess he mentioned before that he has copies. I'm back! Were you good while I was away?
Thank you so much, my adorable, darling cubs. With you running the academy, I was able to fully enjoy my life.
Oh nice, Monokuma got some vacation time in.
Oh, that tickles. Father's intense love is getting me all soaked.
Daddy, your tongue feels amazing! It's better than...
Ugh. There we go, that's a normal reaction. He's like... I just noticed that he's licking himself too. The empty shell of Monokuma. That's funny.
No.
Man, that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take time off to relax.
Tell you the truth.
Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation. But I was able to do it. The secret is to just not leave whether you get permission or... The secret is to just leave whether you get permission or not. Huh? So, wait, so then who's this Baldy then?
Yeah?
Oh, that's just a part-timer I got to cover me while I was gone. Here's your pay, like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here. Huh? I thought you were supposed to be relaxed. Wasn't he a zombie bear just now? The zombie bear was a fake. Yeah, this is the original, I guess, or maybe a new copy, who knows. Now that that nuisance is out of the way, what were you guys talking about again? So they mentioned at the beginning of the game, he claims there's a Monokuma factory somewhere in the school that can produce infinite copies of himself, or so he says. We've never seen any evidence of that.
Yeah?
Ah, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are two blackened candidates?
I'll answer that.
Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served. First come, first served.
Hey,
The blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target. In other words, if the blackened who killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer will be considered the blackened. Basically, Tenko's killer wasted a kill, and Tenko herself is a waste of a victim. I think that's different how it worked from how it worked in the first game. Or maybe it wasn't, I'm not sure. Regardless, it didn't matter, because you had the same culprit for both murders. Or no, you didn't. No, you didn't. One guy committed the first murder, and then he got murdered by the second person.
now then.
I wonder if they're going to do that again. I wonder if they're going to do it again, where Tenko kills Angie, and then someone else kills Tenko. Oh, I'll add this to the school regulations so you can review it later. I'm sure the potential second murderer here would have liked to have known about that rule in advance. This is some bullshit right here.
Go ahead.
I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too. Monokuma file 3 has been updated.
Father!
Boy, everything is going so smoothly now that Father's running things again. Leaders gotta be able to take decisive action. Indecision is just the worst. Daddy, you're glowing like a lamp. ... There's nothing better than being praised by my cute cubs. There's nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. For as long as you live, I will never let any of you go. He just left us behind while he was saying he'd never let us go. That's why he's so amazing. Please lick me some more, Daddy. Ugh.
Farewell. ...
So to make sense of all that,
Listen closely.
if both murders have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer.
Nope.
But we don't even know if there is a different culprit, do we?
Let's see.
True, we should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in case. Wait, he didn't actually clarify the rule if Tenko was Angie's killer. Like, if that's the case, then does that mean that the second murder is the real one that we need to investigate? True, we should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in case.
exciting.
Ah ha ha! Finally, things are heating up. I'm getting so excited.
Piece of shit!
Gah, you fucking psycho. ...
Shuichi!
Shuichi, this is bad. Huh? This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone's upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now.
No.
So this is where you need to step up.
Listen up.
Listen, Shuichi. The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, then let's check the Monokuma file first. The victim is Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. I'm curious to see what the cause of death here is. Like, based on the thunk, I kind of thought maybe we'll turn on the lights and it'll turn out she was crushed by the dog statue, but that didn't happen. It looks like the cage was undisturbed. I think I saw a hole in the floor. The body was... Yeah, look at that. Look at that. The body was found in the middle empty room on the 4th floor. The time of death is approximately 11 a.m. The only visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck. Same as the first one. A stab wound on her neck, same as Angie's cause of death. Things are not looking good for Maki right now. Doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. Curse?
Jeez.
God, not again. Curse!
Hey!
Oh shit. Kaito's made his move.
What? Curse? Kaito, calm down. No way.
Yeah, hands off.
Don't screw around.
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
Slam. A dull sound reverberated throughout the room. Are we gonna have a triple murder? Did Maki just kill him? Dot dot dot.
Are you okay?
Kaito, are you okay?
My bad.
My bad, Shuichi. I'm starting to feel bad, but for a different reason. That's a lot of blood. That's a lot of blood. I'm gonna get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you. And Maki roll. Hit him again. Oh. Kaito left the room, still a bit wobbly. Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence.
That's correct.
True, we haven't time to mourn Tenko's death, as our own lives are at risk.
This is...
That's true, but Angie and then Tenko. And to think earlier, I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry, Tenko.
How can this be?
It's all Gonta's fault. Gonta failed to protect friends again. ... Tenko's death caught us all off guard. Everyone is panicking. Like, honestly, Himiko is kind of the most suspicious here. Like, she was kind of pulled in two directions by Angie and Tenko. How did Kaito get blood on his hands? Did he have it on his hands? I didn't actually notice. It was coming out of his mouth from, presumably, Maki punching him really, really hard. I have to keep it together. I have to work harder. Because I'm a detective. Investigation resume!
Well...
I think that's where we're gonna call it for today. Wow, this is a super long investigation. Actually, based on how quickly the first part of that investigation went, I figured, oh, we'll finish up the seance, then we'll maybe even get to the beginning of the trial today. So yeah, that didn't happen. So yeah, that's it. We'll be back on tomorrow with probably not even the conclusion of this trial. Probably yet get to do the first bit of the trial. We'll see. We'll see. This is an interesting one. Every Danganronpa game seems to have a case like this, where you've just got like double murders and crazy like rituals and complicated murder apparatuses. It's like yeah, like this reminds me of the double murder cases from both of the previous two games. It's gonna be I was talking about all the crazy like complications with this case, with like the politics between the two groups and like the seance and the resurrection ritual and like all this stuff going on, and now we've got two murders on top of all of it. So I don't think I'm going to be able to even come close to solving this before the trial. So we'll just go through step by step and see where the game takes us is the plan. And yeah, we'll kick all that off again tomorrow at around the same time, right after I get off work. Thank you all for coming out. Yeah, this case has escalated for sure. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow seeing more of it. Catch you on the flip side. Have a good night.